right, what's up, guys? Welcome to Behind the Lines. I'm Lauren, your host. Welcome by my two co-hosts, Wylie and Krabs. To give you a quick overview of what we will be talking about today, we'll be talking about our recap from Tuesday, teams we think are fraud and teams we think are the real deal, our conference tournament predictions, and giving you our leans and reads on the top 5 games today, ending the show with our play of the day. Starting with our recap, my play of the day on Tuesday was Kansas -6. Did not smack. TCU absolutely owned Kansas that entire game. Ended up beating Kansas by double digits, 10 points. I really don't know what to think about this Kansas team this year, but I am 2-1 on play of the days. I'm tied with Wylie. Wylie is also 2-1 on play of the days. Poor Krabs, 0-3 on play of the days, but still plenty of room to bounce back. Oh, for sure. But Wylie, who was your play of the day again on Tuesday?
Man, the wrong one of two teams that I liked. It was going to be Toledo. I switched off. It went Purdue. Purdue lost a close one, hard-fought game against Wisconsin. Anybody that didn't watch that game, Purdue, the bank was open late for Wisconsin. I'll just say that. A couple of fucking bank shots in the last 30 seconds got Wisconsin that dub. But I'm excited to bounce back today. I really like my pick that I've got.
Yeah, I had the worst bet of all time. So I'm not going to go into it. I faded Duke, worst bet of all time. I'm 100% fading Duke on Saturday. I'll tell you that right now. I know it's Coach K's last home game. I know it's against UNC. I don't care. I don't care what the line is. I'm taking UNC. So we'll see how that goes.
They just crushed him on the road the first time. Come on now.
They did.
They did do that. But
it is Coach K's freaking last game.
I'm fading the shit out of him. I don't care. Doesn't matter.
All right, that's ballsy. All right, so for our first segment today, we're going to be talking about fraud versus fire. And what that is we're going to talk about teams we think are way overrated and teams we think are legit. To start it off, we're going to start with frauds. And my first team up is Texas. This might be one of the most overrated teams I can remember. It does suck because I am a Longhorns fan. But this team started out the number 5 ranked team in the nation and have done nothing but disappoint since. They only have 2 wins that were really impressive in my opinion, and that was Kansas and Tennessee, both home games. This team was full of superstar transfers, but the problem is we do not have a true point guard. And we're just really weak down in the post. So just a disappointing season for the Horns, and I just don't think they're going to do anything come tournament time.
That's your squad too, so
yeah,
it's coming from the heart.
That's my squad. It hurts. It hurts to say it, but it's true.
Yeah. What do you got, Wylie?
So I saw somebody mention in chat probably when I was talking about the game, Wisconsin. That's my first fraudulent team. I think they're really fraudulent. I don't know how they find themselves at the top of the Big Ten every year. Again, this year, in the driver's seat to win this thing if they just handle business in their last couple. I'm not high on this Wisconsin team at all. I think come tournament time, they're going to be a first or second round exit. They're not big on the inside. They can really struggle to score at times. And I think matched up against a team that's really good at scoring, it's going to spell trouble for Wisconsin in the tournament. I'm just not high on them, and I think it'll show in March.
Now, is this just a spite comment after they lost you some points the other night?
Because
I do that all the time, so I got nothing against it.
It's about Wisconsin since even before that game. I'm not high on Wisconsin.
Yeah, and I actually agree with you. And that game the other night was just ridiculous. I was also on Purdue.
Yeah.
And I thought that they were about to roll in overtime, and then the second bank shot went in, and I turned off my TV and went to bed. So it was ridiculous.
That was ridiculous.
It's college basketball.
What kind of luck is that?
We know we signed up for, though.
We talk about Providence. I think Wisconsin's also up there in the Ken Pom luck stat. So I think their luck will run out at some point as well.
There's like Providence, and then there's like a huge gap, and then there's Everett 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the order. So that team, I don't even want to go into that team. That's going to give me some extra stress. I'll go over my fraud team. I've got Notre Dame, and I'm also a Notre Dame fan. Not as much anymore. But I grew up rooting for this team. Honestly, I probably rooted for their basketball team more than I did their football team, which is weird. But this is coming from the heart because I watch this team almost every game. I follow them. Like, they're my second favorite team. So this one hurt to say. But I know they've been on fire, but their big weakness showed last night against Florida State. They can shoot. Yes, they're very well coached. Mike Bray, one of the best coaches in college basketball. Yes, they have a bunch of seniors, but they really don't have an answer for a big man. And that showed last night. Florida State had this dude who was like 7 feet tall, looked like he was 100 pounds. He was a stick, and he absolutely ate in the paint last night. And he wasn't even a big dude; he was just a tall, lengthy dude, and he got whatever he wanted. He looked like Chet Holmgren. He was getting whatever he wanted. He wasn't even one of Florida State's best guys, but he had a career night. So Notre Dame's weakness is definitely in the paint. Atchison, yeah, he's been really good for Notre Dame since he transferred, but he's not big enough. He can't really cover these guys in the paint. If they get matched up in the tournament against a team with a good big man, I think they're toast. And they've been bailed out a lot by their great shooting. They are really good at shooting, but eventually it's going to come to an end, right? And it showed last night. They lost to Florida State. So Notre Dame is unfortunately a fraud team in my eyes.
I agree with you on that one. I'm not high on Notre Dame. I don't see them losing first round. I guess it depends on the matchups, but I'm not high on that team either.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely not. My next fraud team is Ohio State. Ohio State is currently ranked 23 in the nation, and I just do not think they're that team this year. They're good at home, but they're 5-6 on the road, which is just not a good sign to me. Good teams to me have to be able to produce at home and on the road. They also have a terrible defense that ranks 249th in the nation. That's awful, especially as being a Power 5 school. I just don't think they're going to do anything this year. And I think they're way overrated.
I think that loss outright to Nebraska says a lot about that team too.
They also, I might be mistaken, but didn't they also just lose to Maryland right before that too?
Yeah.
Also by 15
points. Yeah, it was
points.
pretty big too. Yeah.
15 points both in those games, both L's, and that's just unacceptable.
Maryland loss is bad, but if you're going to be top team, even a tournament team, you can't be losing to Nebraska.
I'm with you. Maryland can kind of hang with anyone, right? I agree. But yeah, the Nebraska thing, I mean, give me a break. I think
Nebraska,
us three
even in like football though, they just always compete. But yeah, there's no excuse for getting freaking blown out by 15 points in Nebraska, especially at home. I think they were at home. That's just embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So my next fraud team, the one I've mentioned before, I'm going to Gonzaga. I'm just not high on this Gonzaga team. You mentioned the Krabs. They have like a 50%. I don't know if it's probably changed since that loss to St. Mary's, but they had a 50% chance to win it or make the Final Four or whatever. I just don't see that in this team this year. They've got the talent, right? They've got Shet, they've got Timmy, they've got Nemhard. I just don't know. I just don't think these pieces have gelled well together, especially defensively. Gonzaga's never really been a great defensive team to begin with, and their offense has struggled at times. It's not the consistent force that we saw in this Gonzaga team last year. Gonzaga's another team, and this is something I was saying even before the loss to St. Mary's. I see them losing early, like no deeper than Sweet 16 for this Gonzaga team for me, depending on the matchups. And yeah, I just don't see them going far.
Can you trust coach who's getting DUIs in the offseason? I don't think so. I don't think you could trust him. Mark Few's out here being an idiot. You can't trust him. You can't trust that defense. I think that team is sketch, to say the least. And it's even more sketch that everyone on earth thinks they're going all the way, right? That tells you right there that it's not the answer.
No, it's weird. I actually saw – oh, sorry, Wylie. I actually saw it's like a little document about like the top 5 most fraudulent head coaches. He was number 1. I was
damn.
Like, damn. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think
about.
I don't think the DUI helped.
No, yeah, for sure. Right?
If you haven't seen that video, look that one up on Twitter. Feel bad for the man, but he's all over the place, and they do melt a lot in postseason. So
they do.
I did have the Zags covering against that St. Mary's team in that loss. And again, that doesn't play into my decision.
Another spike bet. Another spike comment. It's 2.
I've been saying this about Gonzaga for a minute, and I think that St. Mary's loss backs my point even farther. Like, that's not a game I think they should have lost. Maybe not cover, but they definitely
St. Mary's stinks. St. Mary's can't score a basketball to save their life. I cannot believe they won that game.
Crazy as well.
Krabs, you're also hurt with them too.
Yeah, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I mean, at this point of the season, like, we've been burned by every team, right? If we're sending out 5-10 bets a day, every team's burned us at one point. But gosh, you just got to keep your head strong. It's March. If it was easy, everyone would do it. That's why we're here, and everyone else a lot of people give up. you know?
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so moving on to the fire team, so teams we think are legit. I'm kicking it off with
I
Arkansas.
definitely have to give my second fraud.
You
Oh, I'm
skipped.
so sorry. I'm
Unless
so
you don't want to
sorry.
hear it. You don't want to hear it, Lauren?
I want to hear it. I'm
You
sorry.
sure? You promise?
Go for it.
All right. I'll keep it quick for you, okay? I got Bama. Bama's a fraud. I think we can all agree they're a fraud. They're ranked 25, and I know this isn't a crazy take, right? They just lost last night when they were minus 10. They stink. There's no other way to put it. This team is not good. They had so much hype coming in the year. They got Jelly Fam as their point guard. He's a stud. They have the great players. They have the tools. They lose games they should win, and they win games they should lose. They're all over the place. They're a team that could go on and they could probably win the tournament, and they're a team that could probably lose to frickin' Oral Roberts in the first round. Who knows? Stay far away from this team. They got spanked last night as minus 10 favorites, like I said. Team could not be trusted. I think they're a bunch of frauds. It's at the point of the season where you can't keep saying, but they got all the right players and they just haven't put it together. Well, it's March. So if they haven't put it together by now, I don't think they're changing shit. Yeah, I think they're probably the biggest frauds in all of college basketball.
I love this pick for fraud. When they became ranked again, I was shocked, to be quite honest. I didn't think they beat anybody of note to deserve it. Maybe it was the other people losing around them, but they lost by like 17 last night. It's a team that doesn't play any defense whatsoever, really, and they live and die by the three. If they're not making their threes, you can pretty much count them out, which was the case last night.
Well, Krabs, to your point, like them beating teams they probably shouldn't. They beat Arkansas like 4 games back by 1 point, but
they play up to their competition more than anyone, and they play down to their competition more than anyone. They are all over the place.
Yeah.
So probably stay away from them or fade them going forward.
I agree there.
All right, now we can
guys.
go
So
to the
moving
fire
on.
picks.
Now going on to the fire. So teams we think are legit. I'm kicking it off with Arkansas. Hottest team in college basketball right now. Really not a question. This team is on a 5-game win streak. They did have that little hiccup to Alabama, losing by 1 point. But this team can just compete and take down anyone. JD Note is the hog stud along with forward Jalen Williams. If there's a team I have full belief in, it's this Arkansas team. I feel like this team was started the season kind of disappointing, and here lately they've just been heating up. And I do say this every episode, but this is when the really good teams start warming up, heating up. That's Arkansas for me.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and back you up on that one. They are my first fire team as well. I've been saying it for a couple months. Arkansas is legit, and they just keep proving that point over and over.
Yes.
Even in that loss to Bama, a lot of people rode Bama because of the sketch line, whatever. They covered that game, nearly won it as well.
Yep.
They're just a great team. They mesh well together. You mentioned Williams and Note, both studs. I see this team going on a Final Four run, to be honest. They made the Elite Eight last year, and I think a lot of people had high hopes for this team coming into the year. But like you mentioned, they did start slow, but it seems they found their groove, the groove everybody expected them to have earlier on. This is a scary, scary team. Nobody's going to want to play.
I'm with you guys. That's a great pick. I'm going to get to talk about my Hokies. I haven't been able to do this yet, I don't think. I'm going to go with VT, and yes, I know they might not make the tournament, but I'll tell you right now they are. They're going to figure it out. They're on fire. Let me tell you this crazy stat. Since 2014, there have been 540 teams to start conference play with a 2-7 record or worse. All right? VT is the only team to finish with a winning conference record out of the 540 teams. That's nuts. They started off like dog shit. They couldn't buy a win. Now they're on fire. Nobody wants to play this team. Mike Young, their coach, is finally playing the right guys. It took him all season. He's starting to play Padula. He's starting to play Maddox. The young guys, the absolute bulls, the guys who've been carrying our team the last week. And he's starting to not play Storm Murphy anymore, who is extremely overrated, just happy to be here. That dude stinks. He can't score basketball to save his life. It's like they're playing 4-on-5 when he's out there at point guard. They go for their 20th win of the season on Saturday against Clemson. They're going to get it. They're 9-1 in their last 10. And they're one of the best three-point shooting teams in the country. They can score inside with Aluma. They play good defense. I'll tell you right now, I would not want to play this team in March, and I think they're going to win the ACC tournament. I really do.
They make a little run there. They're definitely in. They don't even have to win. I
think they just got to win on Saturday and probably 2 games in the tournament.
Yeah.
Did you say they're going to win the whole thing? I
think they're winning the entire ACC tournament, not March Madness. Let's slow our roll here a little bit.
I just caught tournament. I was like, Hold on.
No, they're not winning. Okay. Well, they could. I don't know. Who knows? It's March, right? But no. I love this Hokies team, though. They're on fire.
I like that pick.
Mm-hmm.
My second fire team is Murray State. I know I've talked about them like the last 3 episodes. That's because this is the team I'm really cheering for in the tournament this year. I know the Ohio Valley isn't the most impressive conference, but this team being ranked 6th in the nation in offense and 9th in the nation in defense is no mistake. They're just an all-around team that just plays hard, man. The team is phenomenal at rebounding as well. And that's really needed when it comes to these big games because they're going to get more shot attempts and they're taking away shot attempts from the other team. So I love everything about this team, and I definitely have them going very far, at least Sweet 16.
I like that. This Murray State team is proven to be really scary, very dangerous. I mean, when you're beating up on the second team in your conference by 30 twice,
30, yeah.
It speaks volumes.
Yeah.
So for my fire team, my second fire team, I finally get to talk about Providence. I haven't gotten to talk about Providence on this show.
That should be a banned word. That should be a banned word on the stream.
Everybody likes to call them frauds, but they just keep proving every.
I mean, they're not frauds, man.
They
at this point,
man.
They just win games, dude. They're so fucking annoying.
I'll never fade them again. I'm done with it.
They had absolutely nothing to play for in their last game. Nothing. They already won the tourney. Their seeding's locked, but they're going into Nova on senior night with a 10, like what was it, like 10.5 point spread, right?
Yeah.
And they covered it, nearly won that game outright as well. They had nothing to play for. This team's legit. It's time you guys stop doubting. For everybody out there doubting this team, Providence is legit. I honestly see this team going on a Final Four run. They just find ways to win. They're scrappy. And anytime they're counted out, they just find their way back into the game. I even mentioned on the show Tuesday, I said if Nova gets up big early, Providence will probably just fold, nothing to play for, get out of it. Nova went up early, and they still fought their way back on the road. And that just speaks to me about this team. I really love this Providence team.
Yeah, and Wylie, you don't have to address the crowd. You can just say it right to my face. You can tell me they're not frauds anymore because I'm with you at this point, dude. I don't understand it. Yes, they're the luckiest team in basketball, but they're good, dude. I'm with you. I'm going to keep this quick because we got to roll, but LSU is my second fire team, and yeah, I know they just lost last night. I don't give a shit. I saw what I needed to see last night. They're back, 100%. I watched the game. They look great. I actually had a bet on LSU. They almost won outright. Besides that, they probably would have won outright if they didn't have that stupid foul with 10 seconds left. But Will Wade's got this team playing right. They've got them playing that good LSU defense again. Since Pinson's been back after a couple games warming up back from his injury, he's looking good. He's the leader of this team. Where he goes, they go. This team started out hot and they cooled off, but now they're back. I would not want to play this team. I think they have a serious chance to win the SEC tournament as well. They're my fire pick. I love watching this team play basketball. Good basketball, good coach. They play hard, great defense, good team.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, I do like that one.
You want to dig into these conference games?
For sure, yes. So we do have more conference tournaments starting up this week. First 3 up are going to be the Colonial, Missouri Valley, and West Coast Conference. I believe all 3 of those start today. But kicking it off with the Colonial, I'm going Towson. I think Towson's going to win this whole thing fairly easily. For a while, I thought Hofstra would be the team to take the title home. But Towson has just been impressive this year. This team takes control of every game they play in and all around efficient everywhere. They are ranked 23rd overall in offensive ranking and have a tough defense, and they rebound well. They have 4 different guards averaging 10 points per game, plus with Timberlake leading the way with 14 points per game. They also have been the most efficient team on the road in their conference, which always says a lot to me. Give me Towson winning that one.
Yeah, I think Towson is a clear pick there. That said, I'm not going with them. I'm going UNCW, who split the regular season title. Like, UNCW is not even in the top 3 favorite to win this thing. It's Delaware, Hofstra, and Towson up there. You can get great value. They're
getting disrespected with the lines they gave. They're getting absolutely disrespected.
Very disrespected. I mean, you can get UNCW, who split the regular season title, at plus 1,100 right now. I think they're a very good team. They have the same home record as Towson at 12-2, just 1 more loss on the road, sitting at 9-5. I like them to get hot and win this thing, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the team you guys mentioned already twice, Hofstra. I know they're the second favorite to win this tournament. They've got Estrada, the kid who transferred from Oregon. That kid can absolutely ball. He carries his team. They play College of Charleston in the first round, who is just not very good away from their home court. So that'll be an easy first round win. I can't lay the plus 100 here with Towson. Yeah, they're the best team, and they've been playing really well, but zero value in that. I'm taking Hofstra plus 350 here.
I like that pick as well.
I do have a sleeper for this one, though.
What do we got?
Drexel.
The Dragons. I love that team.
Yes, they've been hooping. And what are they, like the fourth favorite, fifth favorite or something? They're way down there.
Yeah, they weren't towards the top. I don't know. They're slept on. I agree. But they also play better at home, so I don't know. Is this tournament neutral?
I believe it's neutral. Drexel actually has better odds to win it than UNCW. UNCW is the fifth.
It's because UNCW is only good at home.
I mean, they're 9-5 on the road. They only have one more road loss than Towson, who's at 11-4.
Okay. We'll have to see. The odds tell me that they're going to be an early exit because it just doesn't make sense, right? They should have better odds. So kind of sketch.
I just think it's great value there for a team.
Definitely.
Title.
Definitely.
All right, guys, moving on to the Missouri Valley. I'm rolling with Missouri State. Northern Iowa is currently leading the conference by one game. They're ahead of Missouri State. And although Northern Iowa has been turning it up like the last month or so, I think Missouri State is the overall better team with leadership from Isaiah Mosley and star forward Gage Prim. This team will be with their offensive efficiency. They ranked 14th overall in the nation in offensive rating and 16th overall in field goal percentage. They're also fourth in the nation in free throw percentage, which makes me trust them even more because I know when it comes down to the line, I can trust them to hit their free throws. So I'm backing Missouri State in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I think Isaiah Mosley, one of the best players in the country, future lottery pick, is just going to take over this tournament, get this team to the big dance. I will say this is a really deep conference. I could see any of the four top teams winning it. That's why I also want to mention Loyola Chicago. There's just something about Sister Jean in March, man. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see them go on a run and win this thing. But I do like Missouri.
Still hanging around, man. Gosh.
I do like Missouri State.
It's unbelievable. I prepared Missouri State, but I don't want to talk about the same thing because you guys have already heard it. I do agree with that pick, though. I like UNI, though, as well. I think if UNI can beat Loyola Chicago, which I 100% think they do, I personally don't think Loyola Chicago I don't think they live up to the hype. I don't know why they're still getting all this hype. I know they have the best record in the conference, but I think if UNI can get through them, they do have to play them. They have really good value at plus 500, but Missouri State has by far the easiest path to the conference finals. So that's probably the smart pick, Missouri State plus 300.
Yeah, and I see in the comments, Marty, the locksmith, Drake is definitely a sleeper. I do agree with that as well. I mean, they're a top team.
They're in that top four that I could see.
Yeah. All right, guys. Moving on to the West Coast Conference. Another conference that any team could really win any night, but give me the Zags to win it all. Although I do think the Zags are a bit overrated, they aren't in this conference. St. Mary's didn't beat them about a week ago, and if anyone's going to beat them, I do think it's St. Mary's, but I just don't see the Zags losing to them twice, and I think they'll take this conference title away like they always do.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm like the leader of the Zags or fraudulent train, but they're in this shitty conference. They should handle their business all the way to the championship, where I assume they'll play St. Mary's again, but like you said, I don't see them losing to them twice this year. So give me the Zags pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, they're minus 380 to win the tournament. Give me a break. A team to watch out for, though, is San Francisco. San Francisco is a team that they jack up threes. I know I've talked about this team a bunch, and they burn me multiple times. So the fact that I'm backing them tells you that they should have a chance. This team shoots hella threes. If they can make their threes, they can beat anyone in the country. That's just facts. They get up so many shots. If they fall, they could beat them. Who knows? That's the one team I think they could. They got Todd Golden at the helm, great coach, young dude. They do have to play Gonzaga in the semis, though. So, I mean, if they get through them somehow, they're going to win the tournament.
Yeah,
plus 2,500. Juice.
I will say I liked San Fran early in the year, but I don't remember who they played. They blew a 22-point lead at the half. They were like
that was to St. Mary's.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know who slept on though is Santa Clara. I think they're third in conference. If I'm not mistaken.
They are pretty good.
They're tough. They're tough.
The Broncos, yeah. No, they're pretty good.
Yeah, they are. All right, guys, moving on to the next conference. That's going to be the Southern. I personally love this conference. I feel like it's one of those conferences where every team can compete. Chattanooga currently leads the conference by a few games, but give me Furman winning the tournament. This team is just so hard to guard defensively. They rank second in the nation on three-point field goals and eighth in the nation in three-point percentage. Only problem with this team is their defense. It's not terrible. If they can get that together for the tournament, though, I could see them beating anyone. Yeah, so give me Furman.
I don't hate that pick, but I'm going to go Chattanooga. They've proven to be the best team in this conference, and I think that they need to win it to make the big dance. I don't think any team in this
100%.
conference is getting an
It's
automatic bid.
It's one big conference.
So it's definitely a one bid conference, and I think Chattanooga didn't come this far just to lose out to Furman. I will say, if any teams are going to give them a scare, it is Furman and Samford. I'm really high on both those teams, but I like Chattanooga to handle business and get the march.
Yeah, really hot take there, saying the 2 and 3 seeds are the only ones that give them a chance. But I do agree. This is the best Southern Conference we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Good for them, honestly. They got two top 75 teams, and I think they got 6 teams ranked in the top 200. So the best Southern Conference by far. Props to them. Lauren, I like Furman with you as well. They're the 2 seed, but they're actually the favorite, which, I mean, I already love that. That's sketch. They actually have the easier draw in the tournament. I think that's why they're the favorite here. They've finished in the top 3 in this conference the last 5 years, but they can't get to the finals. They always choke. I think this is finally the year that they break through and they get it done. Furman plus 190.
Love that one. Moving on to the Summit Conference. I'm absolutely backing South Dakota State in this one. No one has beat this team in conference yet, and I don't think that I think that continues through the tournament. This team ranks first overall in the nation in offensive rating. Teams like Oral Roberts or Kansas City can beat them if they keep it close offensively. I think South Dakota State's offense is just too much to handle. I think they win this pretty easily. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm with you. I like South Dakota State. They proved to be dominant. Their offense is a force. This is a team I think makes some noise in the big dance as well. Yeah. That said, I do have a sleeper pick here. I like Oral Roberts as well. I think South Dakota State does get the auto bid, as crazy as it sounds. They're pretty close to being ranked. And I think this could be a 2-bid conference if Oral Roberts goes on to win this thing. They got Max Asmus, who we saw take over in March, the big dance last year, get to the Elite Eight. He could easily take over this tournament and get this team on a run to win this thing.
I'm with you, Wylie. I think there's a lot of value there, plus 500 with Oral Roberts. I'm confused by that line, honestly. South Dakota State, props to them. They're the best 3-point shooting team in the country. They're number 1. So they shoot the shit out of the ball. They're an auto bid, 100%. They are about to be ranked. They've received votes. Oral Roberts, though, like they're not gonna have to face South Dakota State until the finals. They have to go through Western Illinois, who stinks, and North Dakota State, who's having a down year. They're not gonna have any problems with that. This team, Oral Roberts, they've showed us March Magic before, right? They still have Asmus, like we already said. I'm not betting against that dude, March. Are you kidding me? Plus 500 is great value here for Oral Roberts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did take South Dakota State to overtime last time they played, right?
Nearly won it.
They actually ended up not covering by a crazy and 1 buzzer beater foul and free
throw. I was about to say, I think they were supposed to win, right? Weren't they
surprised I wasn't on that.
I'm pretty sure they were leading most of that game. They were firmly in control. South Dakota State sent it to OT. Ultimately,
we know what happens in OT. It's where dogs go to die.
Yeah. Wiley, weren't you and I on Oral Roberts, or was it all 3 of us?
I think we all.
We all were. That's why I lost. I lost. Yeah.
It's pretty sharp, though. That's pretty sharp. And the last conference we're going to talk about is the Sun Belt. I'm riding with Texas State. I'm backing the boys outside of Austin in this one. They lead the Sun Belt by 3 games and have been playing great basketball as of late. You normally hear me either talking about one side of a team, either that's their offense, their defense. But with this team, it's both. They rank 81st in offense and 57th in defensive rating. Caleb Asbury leads the team in points per game. But a player that really impresses me is Isaiah Small. He's a 6'8" forward that can beat you in the inside and knock down shots from the outside. I do have a sleeper for this one, and that's South Alabama. But give me Texas State.
Yeah, I'm with you on Texas State. I think this is a pretty weak conference within itself. Texas State's proven to be the best team in it. They're not going to want to miss out again. This is a one-bid league. I think they handle business, get there. I also have maybe a sleeper pick. I like Troy to maybe make a little noise in 4th place right now in the conference. I think Troy could make a little noise, but I think Texas State ultimately wins it.
Yeah, I've got Georgia State. This is the team that was supposed to win the tournament. And, honestly, this conference is a toss-up. They've got 4 teams with plus 600 odds or shorter. So, anyone could win this. But I'm going with the team that was supposed to win. They started out like shit, but now they've won 9 of 10. They're looking like that team they were supposed to be. They're a bunch of dogs. I don't want to take Texas State personally. They've won 9 games in a row or whatever. And a lot of close wins, too. They seem to only win games by a couple. So they're due for a loss. I think they get one in the tournaments. So I'm back in Georgia State here, plus 350.
All right.
That's a good one. I was kind of deciding between them and South Alabama.
They can play.
South Alabama,
they can play.
Yeah, they can. All right, guys, moving on to the top 5 games of the day. First game we're going to talk about is Iowa at Michigan. Last time I looked, Michigan was a 2-point favorite, and I do lean Michigan -2. These two teams played back in February with Michigan beating Iowa at Iowa by 5 points. This is a big game for Michigan tonight. The team has been playing well under Martelli right now and getting used to his coaching style. Last time the two played, Dickinson was double teamed, and that led to Diabate. I hope I'm saying that right.
Wow, you got to keep us honest on that one, man.
It is Diabate, yeah.
All right.
Okay, perfect. He ended up having a monster game. He had 28 points. Overall, I just don't think Iowa can compete with the big man Michigan have. So give me Michigan covering.
This is a stay away game for me, but I would lean Michigan as well. They need this win much more than Iowa, like you mentioned. And I just Michigan won the first matchup on the road. Like you said, it was a matchup nightmare. And when Michigan's knocking down the threes, that's been their big issue this year. I think that's what's seen them fall from preseason top 10 to not even ranked, struggling to make the tournament right now. Mm-hmm. If they're knocking down their threes, that's when this team becomes that top 10 team that everybody expected. And they've done that a lot more consistently recently. So I like Michigan at home as well if I had to choose a side.
My camera's doing the weird freaking flickering thing again. I don't know what it's doing. But
no, you're good.
I like Michigan -2 here in this spot. Lauren, you already touched on a lot of the stuff I wanted to talk about. But this is the biggest game of the season for Michigan. They need this Q1 win bad. If they can get this one, I think they're probably pretty safely in the tournament. We'll have to see. This Iowa team is on fire, right? If Iowa can speed up Michigan, I think Michigan could be in trouble, but I don't expect that to happen on the road. I think Michigan's going to control tempo and pace. Dickinson and Diabate, I probably botched his name. I'm sorry, but there's no one on this Iowa team can defend. No one on this Iowa team can defend those two dudes. And Dickinson's playing the best basketball he's played all season. So with that being said, this line is also sketch, right? They're -2 against a ranked team. And Michigan's only, 16-11 or whatever they are. I don't know what the record is. I forget, but it's not great. And they're favored against a ranked team. Sketch. I know they're home and they're Michigan, but that's still, that's a Krabs line if I've ever seen one. So with that being said, give me Michigan -2.
I will say I was on Iowa the last time these two played. Iowa lost outright. Obviously, I lost that bet. Watching that game, though, Iowa, they still scored 79. They really struggled on the free throw line, as well as, I think, 3-point beating. They got a lot of their points in the paint that game. Michigan shot the lights out. So if the reason I'm sketched is because if Iowa has it going this game, this could be a really high-scoring one that Iowa pulls through on. It's sketch, but I do lean Michigan with you guys.
Perfect. All right, moving on to the next game, TCU at Kansas. This line is about as sketch as it gets. Kansas is coming off a double-digit loss to TCU and is a 12-point favorite today. I get they're playing at home, but someone help me understand this line. Part of me really wants to back Kansas in the game, but I just don't know if I fully trust this team. What do you guys think? I really couldn't come to like a decision on this one.
Yeah, so you guys were both on Kansas Tuesday.
Yes.
I called that upset with TCU. I just really love the spot for them. And I was eager to wake up today, take Kansas in a revenge spot because obviously they just lost. They lost 2 in a row. They're back home. But then I saw the line. Minus 12. I think that's just a few too many points for me, to be honest. I expect Kansas to win pretty easily, but I expect it to be close. Give me TCU with the points, if I'm being honest. This is a team that's playing very well right now, and I think 12 is just too many against Kansas.
This line makes no sense. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why Kansas is minus 11.5. Kansas, that was one of the teams I almost talked about as being frauds, but I'm not giving up on them yet. Not giving up on them yet. TCU has been a covering machine all season, yeah. But don't overthink this one. The line makes no sense. Kansas wins this game by 20. They're going to stomp them. Kansas has lost 2 straight games. They're not dropping 3 in a row. This is a statement win at home. I would not bet against them tonight.
I know I compare like the Texas Tech Oklahoma game a lot, but this one really does remind me of that one when Tech lost to Oklahoma by 15, I think, and then they were favored by 10 the next time the two played. Kind of reminds me of that, so I'd probably lean Kansas, but I just don't know if I trust that team.
We saw Nova favored by 10.5 at home just the other day.
I know they melted. They had that game, but they melted. Yeah.
Providence just fights. Like I saw something. Like people were like, "Oh, well, Providence only wins like close games and stuff." I'm like, they fight. That shows that they fight. So,
I expect Kansas to win 100%. I just think TCU playing the best basketball of their season right now. 12 is just too many points for me to lay with Kansas.
Yeah, it's disrespectful for sure. Next game up is Michigan State at Ohio State. Last time I looked, Ohio State was a 6-point favorite. But I lean Michigan State +6. This is the first time these two teams will be matching up this season. Michigan State hasn't won just one game out of their last, Michigan State has won just one game out of their last 5. Ohio State has won 2 of their last 5. Neither team is playing all too well at the moment. It makes me hard to kind of pick a side in this one, but Michigan State is coming off that big loss to Michigan, and I do think they'll be fired up for this game. They're just one game behind Ohio State in conference. And like I said, with neither team playing all too well right now, give me the points.
I'm staying away from this game, but if I had to choose a side, I would agree. I mean, we've seen Ohio State. They've lost back-to-back to much worse teams than any of Michigan State lost in their last 5 or 6. The Nebraska loss speaks volumes to me. I know they're back home today, but Michigan State, they beat Purdue Saturday. They did just get throttled by Michigan, but I was actually, as crazy as it sounds, happy with our scoring. We're a team that struggled to score 60 some nights. We still put up 70. The issue that night was Michigan couldn't miss, and our defense was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I think we match up pretty well with Ohio State on the interior. They don't have any big bodies, and I think Bingham's height is going to prove to be an issue for them on the inside. So if I had to choose a side, I'm going Michigan State +6.
Yeah, but these teams they're absolutely struggling, right? They're both limping to the finish line. Michigan State's lost 4 of 5. Ohio State's lost 3 of 5. And Ohio State, like we already mentioned, they lost by 15 to Maryland and by 15 to Nebraska. Like, that's unacceptable. But saying that, I'm going to go with Ohio State -6 today because it makes no sense. Michigan State is playing 4 games in 9 days here, which is not good. They've also got midterms, which I don't really think matters for these guys. I don't even think they take their own tests. Michigan State does historically own Ohio State, but that's another reason why I like the Buckeyes at home tonight. Tyson Walker is going to have to be a freak for Michigan State to have a chance tonight. I think, Wylie, you can agree to that. And he's also questionable, which is sketch. But Zed Key is also questionable for Ohio State. So there's a lot of factors going into this one. I'd probably wait and see, what's good with the injuries first. But give me the best player, Liddell. He's the best player on the court tonight to take care of business at home, have Ohio State get back on track, lay the -6. I thought this line would be closer to 3 or 4. The fact that it's 6 tells me it's probably a trap to take Michigan State, but we'll have to find out and see. But these teams kind of stink right now. But give me Ohio State.
All right. Next game up is Cincinnati at SMU. I lean SMU minus 7.5. I think the line is still at 7.5. These two teams played back in January where Cincinnati won by 17 points. Cincinnati isn't the same team they started out to be this season. SMU, on the other hand, is just climbing. SMU is 14-0 at home so far this season and have won 17 of their last 21 games. There's really no reason for me to back Cincy in this one, so give me SMU at home.
Yeah, I'm with you on SMU. I'm not high on Cincy. They're a team that's kind of hit or miss.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned, SMU is 14-0 at home. I don't see that changing tonight. I expect they'll end the year undefeated at home. Mm-hmm. Big revenge spot when they lost by 17 already. I think they bounce back today, get their revenge, and win, honestly, by 10 plus.
I don't know if you guys know, but there's a 10-game win streak going on in this series. Cincinnati has won 10 straight games against SMU, which is pretty wild. SMU has not won against Cincy since 2017. So that's a pretty long streak that usually I'm not going to back. But today I have a weird angle on this, so hear me out. Yeah, I know Cincy spanked them earlier this year. But SMU, if they're going to do it and end the streak, this is 100% their chance. They're at home, but they haven't lost a game at home this year. So that sketches me out right away. They got to lose one at some point. Maybe not. I don't know. But we'll have to see. This Cincy team has been a huge disappointment, right? This team comes and goes with him. He's fun to watch. He's about to ball out tonight. He always does. But I don't know if they had the juice to beat them twice. They've lost 4 games in a row. I think SMU probably wins this game. I don't know if they cover, but I could definitely see Cincinnati hanging around early in the first half like they did with Houston the other night. So my lean here would be Cincinnati first half +4. I honestly might bet this one myself. I really like it. I think Cincy keeps it close early. They might even be winning, at halftime, and then SMU comes out and they stomp on them. I wouldn't be surprised because that's literally what we just saw in the last game for Cincy. So, yeah, first half +4 is my play on this one.
All right.
I don't hate that. All right, guys. Last game, Fresno State at San Diego State. The line, last time I looked, was 8. San Diego State favored, and I do lean San Diego State in this one. This Aztecs team has just been on absolute fire right now. The last time the two played, San Diego State just about 20-pieced them at Fresno. I really do think this team could go far in the tournament. We always say defense wins championships, and this team just happens to be the top defensive team in the nation. When you compare the two teams' stats, they actually compare very compatibly, but San Diego State is just on fire right now, and I'm going to back them at home tonight.
Yeah, to talk about a team that's getting hot at the right time. San Diego State, they're on fire right now. I like them tonight as well. They're back home in this one. Taking on a Fresno State team with a similar record, similar stats as you mentioned. But Fresno State's a team that's kind of faded in these bigger games. They've handled business against the worst teams in their conference, but in these bigger matchups, they tend to lose. And I'm easily backing the much hotter, much better San Diego State team here. I like them tonight, -7.5.
Yeah, I don't. Not really shocking, but I'm actually not taking a side in this game, so hear me out. I mean, first of all, the Mountain West is fucking nuts. We saw last night UNLV beat Wyoming. Wyoming's first back-to-back losses of the season. I don't think anyone expected that. I was actually on UNLV, which is dope. But there's legit 6 teams in this conference that could win the conference tournament. I am so stoked. And if this UNLV team can win, their first and second game, the conference tournament's in Vegas. And apparently whenever they go far in the tournament, these UNLV fans come out of the freaking woods, and those are like home games. So that's definitely something to monitor going forward in this tournament. I don't hate a UNLV ticket to win the Mountain West. But let's talk about the game on the slate. These teams are very similar, like you said, Lauren. They both play defense. I mean, San Diego State, they've had the best defense in basketball, I feel like, for years, right? So underrated. And they're starting to lock in at the right time, for sure. They struggled to start the year, but now they're starting to look like the team that pretty much always wins the Mountain West. They own this conference. I saw the spread, and I immediately lean Fresno State because 8 points in a Mountain West game is just too much. I don't even care who's playing. I don't care if it's San Jose State. That's too many points. So I can't lay the -8, but I did bet on Fresno State in the first matchup between these two teams, and Fresno State, they could not score a basket to save their life. They got absolutely pummeled. They put up like 44 points, I think. Not good. They couldn't get anything. I can't take Fresno because, I mean, unless they make some serious changes, I mean, they worked through Orlando Robinson the entire game, and like he got strapped up. So I don't know what the heck they're going to do. No one else can score. I'm going to take the bet in this game that makes the least sense, and that's the over. I like over 116 here. The first game ended around 100 points, and the over-under stayed, at a pretty similar level in this game. I think it's 116. It was like 120 in the first one, so it didn't really drop that much after they put up 100 points total. I think it's a trap. I lean over in this one.
Yeah, it's a very low total, and I think for good reason. You mentioned San Diego State's defense.
It should be low. Both these defenses are nice.
The reason I like San Diego State is I think they shut down Fresno State again. You mentioned them now scoring. I don't see why they don't do it again. San Diego State just locks up pretty much every team they play.
Yeah, especially now. I mean, they're a better team now than the last time the two played. So
they are. But 8 points in a Mountain West game is tough. I mean, these games are all so close. They go down to the wire. I don't know, but Fresno State looked like a freaking school of the blind out there in the first game, and they could not get a single basket. So I don't know how they're going to score. This is a tough one. I mean, I wouldn't bet a side in this, but who knows?
I do like the over because that's a super low total.
Someone's got to cover. I don't know who it is, but you just got to click the right buttons. That's what it comes down to,
No, for sure. All right, guys. So let's move on to our best bets of the day. Krabs, let's let you kick it off. What you got?
Oh, that was very nice. You're letting the loser go first. Okay. So
Give us a winner.
I got a winner today. I was actually originally going to go with a first half bet. I'm not even going to mention it because if I mention it, then that one's going to hit, and the bet I'm going with is going to lose. So I'm not going to bring it up, but I'm going to tweet about it later. I'm going to go with Michigan. We've already talked about this. This is a Krabs line. It really is. Wylie, you pointed this one out earlier. I know Iowa's on fire. They've won 7 of 8. I don't give a shit. I don't think they have the power to stop an elite big man. We've already talked about this. And they've got 1.5 elite big men. The Diabite guy, I botched his name again, whatever. He's very, very good. He's not on Dickinson's level, but those boys can play. Who the heck's covering them in the paint? I don't know. Keegan Murray's only 6'8". They don't have anyone who could do it. If Dickinson does his thing, if he does what he's supposed to do, he's about to absolutely eat again. He's playing the best basketball. Also a dark horse team. Watch out for these guys. They can do it. I honestly like them better with this coach from Saints. Where is he from? Gosh.
St. Joe's.
St. Joe's. The dude who won he won AP Coach of the Year there. He's there for like 70 years. The dude's like 150. He's like a turtle. But I honestly think he's a better coach than Juwan Howard. I'm not gonna lie. This team already looks better to me with him coaching. I don't know if it has anything to do with him or not, but this Michigan team, they've already played Iowa once, and they fucking stomped. Well, they didn't stomp on them, but they beat them on the road. They took care of business. I don't care that all the I know people are betting on Michigan. The line opened up at -1 for Michigan, and it's steamed all the way down to -2.5, which means the books are like, oh shit, we set the wrong line here. We're covering our asses. We got to move the line now. If the line stayed, I would be a little more sketch. And I'd be like, wow, this probably isn't the right bet because they'd be totally okay with being overexposed on Michigan. But they're clearly not because this line is moving. I think it's probably going to end at 3. If you want to bet Michigan, I'd probably bet it now. Why is a 16-12 team a favorite against a ranked team? That's really what it comes down to here for me. So many factors point towards Michigan here. I'm taking it for a unit. I think they're going to win easily. I don't see a world. And I love that they're playing against a red hot team in Iowa that everyone's saying is the best thing since sliced bread. We're about to find out tonight that they're not.
Yeah, I'm not super high in Iowa. Just in general, I do think they're a decent team, but I think you're on the right side of this one today. I think you get your first win. I would agree.
That's good. Had to bring that up.
We're all rooting for you guys.
I'm not gonna have any stake in it if that makes you feel any better. But I do like Michigan today.
Word.
All right, Wylie, what you got?
So my pick today, I'm in love with this pick. One of my favorite picks in a minute. I'm going Memphis -13. They've played their way into a team nobody's talking about. They're like playing great basketball right now. They've got Nolly, they've got Duren, they've got Williams, all playing great basketball for them right now. They're one of the hottest teams in college basketball, going against a South Florida team that's one of the worst, probably the worst in the conference, to be honest. I see this game, as long as Memphis is scoring, which I expect them to, they should win this game by 20 plus, to be quite honest. South Florida doesn't have the offense to keep pace. South Florida's obviously going to want to slow the tempo, play great defense, and keep it close. But I see Memphis staying hot, getting out to a hot start, and just running away with it, to be honest. I love Memphis today.
As someone who's bet on USF a couple times this year, they stink. They're terrible, dude. They're like the
I'm actually with you.
Worst three-point shooting team in the country, or in Power 5, I think. They cannot score the basketball. They actually do play some defense. So I'm a little worried about that bet, Wiley. I'm not going to lie, because if they can get Memphis a little flustered, a team that's known to be a little toxic and not very headstrong, I think they could get to them because they're that kind of team, right? Defense first. But, I mean, they're not good. Memphis, I mean, I guess you were listening when I was gassing on Memphis because I think they're legit. I think they're going to make a run in the tournament. So I'm with you.
Yeah, I was all aboard the fade Memphis train. I haven't been fading them recently, but they've been winning. Proving me wrong that they're not a team to fade. They're getting hot at the right time.
They're here.
Always had the pieces. But yeah, obviously South Florida does have a great defense, but I think Memphis is just too much. They're hot right now, and I think they stay hot.
Yeah, I'm also betting Memphis today. The only thing that makes me nervous is I do believe this is USF's last home game, and this is like a championship game to them, and you just got to pray, like you said, Krabs. They do play defense, and you just got to hope that they're not.
I think they could get to Duren and some of these guys' heads. I know for a fact Landers Nolly is not the most headstrong dude. He came over from Tech. I think if they get flustered, it could get weird. But we'll see. I mean, I think this game, honestly, I think USF either wins outright or Memphis wins by 30. I think it's either one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No in between. All right, guys. But my play of the day, it is a conference tournament game. I'm taking Coastal Carolina -6. They're playing Georgia Southern. They played this team about a month ago, and they 20-pieced them very easily. Georgia Southern has a terrible offense and turned the ball over every other possession. Coastal is also top 25 defense field goal percentage, so I expect Coastal to take full control once again, especially in a conference tournament. There's no slacking. I think they're going to come out and probably win this game by 15 or more. So Coastal Carolina -6.
Coasting with
I like it.
Yeah. My sister actually goes to Georgia Southern, and they're fucking terrible. She's
they're so bad.
They're terrible. I like this Coastal pick today.
The Chanticleers. I still don't know what that mascot is, but that's their mascot.
Looks like a rooster. It's a turquoise rooster. I don't know.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. They're good at football. They
are pretty good at football. JMU is joining their conference, so they might be giving the Chanticleers a run for their money.
Are they really?
In football next year? Yeah. JMU is, I don't know if you guys are hip, but they're a small school in Virginia.
Yeah.
They've always been really good at football. It's like them and North Dakota State every year who are in the championship. So I'm excited to see where they fall. And I guess I can't chirp my JMU friends anymore for being in a fake D1 conference anymore, which stinks. But
they've been killing that conference too.
It's not fair. Let's get these teams out of here. Let's get North Dakota State out of there too. Let's get Gonzaga out of their conference. This is a good question because I know we got some time.
Yeah.
If Gonzaga could go to any conference, what do you think makes the most sense?
That's a good question.
Pac-12, I guess, right?
I think it's the Pac-12.
It'd have to be Pac-12, that West Coast.
I mean, it's not the ACC. It's not the SEC.
The Zags are definitely not – they don't want to leave their conference because if they join the Pac-12, they're not going to be their 1-2 loss team.
They'll get exposed. They'll get exposed.
But
a lot of people are saying Mountain West.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mountain West, I could see.
I mean, they'd still win that conference too.
Yeah. I think Gonzaga, even they just got to take those losses. They got to take getting exposed because I think it'll be better for them long term. I think it'll help their recruiting. I think it'll make them a better team than just cruising by these shitty teams every single year and then getting exposed in March.
Yep. Someone said the Big 12 would be so competitive. Damn, it just wouldn't fit.
It doesn't make sense.
It wouldn't fit.
Big 10 doesn't make sense either. It's probably Pac-12, and I still think they would stomp all those teams. Pac-12 is not really that good this year. They made a crazy – last year's March Madness tournament was the year of the Pac-12.
It was, yeah.
I was looking at the bracket. I'm trying to remember the stat that I tweeted about yesterday, but if you guys think that betting on stuff that makes sense in the tournament, if that's the game plan, it's going to be tough. I mean, it's upset central. I know you guys. I mean, you've been around the block. You know how it goes in March. I'm more addressing the newbies out there who are ready to bet for real in their first tournament. Be careful. Bankroll management. Don't be a moron, because shit's going to happen that you're like that. I don't even understand how that makes sense. Like last year, there were 2 10 seeds or higher in the Elite 8. Like that's nuts.
Well, Robert.
Yeah.
Well, Robert, like they beat Ohio State and they made a run last year. It's not there's teams that do it every year that nobody expects. Nobody ever gets perfect brackets. That's why this sport is so pure, because it's so raw. You don't know what's going to happen. It's so unpredictable. And that's why March is so great.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it before, but that's why it's just so important to pay attention to these mid-major teams, because, you know, if you are one of those people that like to fill out brackets and all that, you got to know your mid-majors, because those are the bracket busters.
Yeah.
I'm about to take every single underdog in our tournament.
I wonder how far you would go, like, if you did that.
I honestly think you'd have more success. I don't know if it'd be enough to make money, because, I mean, Vegas is probably trying to have that end up at 50-50, but that's out of their control.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't take every favorite. I don't know.
Hell no.
Who knows? I went on a bender last year in the first round. I put up a crazy number, so we'll see if I can replicate it again. But I've been telling all my buddies. What are you going to say, Wally?
What is the farthest you guys have made it without losing a pick?
Oh, I mean, day one, I lose every time. Day one, I lose every time.
I've made it through day one. That's it. I've made it through day one time.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I don't remember how far I went without losing, but I remember I made a bracket that was like top 5%. I was like, hell yeah.
That's a win.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this year, I'll for sure keep track of everything.
All right. Who's winning it all, Lauren? Who's winning it all? Who you got?
I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you.
Well, you got to guess something. I mean, it's not. We're not going to.
Yeah. Who's your favorite right now? Who's our favorites?
Guys, I really I think about this all day, every day, and I don't know. I'm gonna
rip off like 10 names, so that way I can clip it and I look like a genius at the end of the season.
There you go.
No, mine's probably Kentucky right now. I was leaning Auburn early, but they've kind of showed me that they play down to their competition a lot, which in March is probably the worst quality to have. So I like Kentucky. That's my guy.
I'll tell you what about Auburn though. If they're putting it all together for a full game, nobody's beating them. They're the most dominant team. They just haven't done that yet, obviously. But
Great
you
coach.
talk about Kentucky. I like Kentucky. SEC is kind of deep. They got 4 teams that I could see making a deep run with Arkansas, LSU, Kentucky, and Auburn. My pick right now, though, has got to be Arkansas. I just think this is a great team. They made the Elite 8 last year. I see them going on a run and at least making the Final Four.
The Arkansas pick is good. I like that pick as well.
I wish I could give you one. I just don't.
You got to give us something. Come on, you can't leave the people hanging like this. Don't do it. Do it for the kids. Do it for the kids.
I know,
in the
but
chat.
I want to give the people a good answer.
Chat. Do you guys want Lauren to give her prediction, because it'll probably end up. Meanwhile, he gives confident answers, and Lauren will probably end up with the one who has a winner. So, what do you got?
I do like Kentucky.
Oh, you can't pick ours. Come on.
I do like Kentucky though.
Kentucky and Auburn.
You could say Duke. We're talking about again. We're sleeping
Duke's
on Duke.
Duke's a
good.
Look,
I would love to say Duke. Again, Coach K's last year. I'm sure they will pull some magic for March. I don't think they win the whole thing.
Don't take Duke yet. Wait till they lose on Saturday at home, and then you get some serious value. Wiley's losing his mind whenever I say that. I'm gonna keep saying it.
I know I told you guys earlier. Texas Tech is kind of slipping in my mind, but man, they're so sneaky. They're so sneaky. They play hard.
What do you think the spread's going to be in this Duke UNC game?
Double digits.
No, it's not.
It will be. I promise.
No, it's not. I was thinking more like 4.5.
No, you could put North Carolina on that fraudulent list too.
You want to do a gentleman's bet? Gentleman's bet on this
-8. I see -8.
You already see -8? Okay.
9.5. 9.5.
Oh shit, it's already.
I don't already see -8. I'm guessing -8. I should say.
Okay. My guess is 4.5. I think it's going to be weirdly low. A lot of pressure on Duke.
Made me even
We
more
will see.
confident when Duke wins by 20.
We will see. Yep.
Oh, for sure. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, the surgical stream starts here in about 1 minute. Come check us out again next Tuesday. We'll be back live. But let's win some money. And again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see y'all.
Let's get it.
How we doing, brother?
Last time I came on Monday, got roasted for sounding like I smoked a pack of cigs, so hopefully I sound a little better.
I just want to give a quick shout out to fake Leafs fan. He had to have spent like 4 hours looking for a loss in my card because he came on and could only name one, and then he came out and gave a minus 250 as his lock of the day, which was a sweat to hit. So, I mean, yeah, I would love for him to come out.
If I
How we doing, brother?
Last time I came on Monday, got roasted for sounding like I smoked a pack of cigs, so hopefully I sound a little better.
I just want to give a quick shout out to fake Leafs fan. He had to have spent like 4 hours looking for a loss in my card because he came on and could only name one, and then he came out and gave a minus 250 as his lock of the day, which was a sweat to hit. So, I mean, yeah, I would love for him to come out and give a full card, and I'll put like $2,000. He goes under 50% and has to keep the bets under minus 150. So, I mean, fraud Leafs fan, fraud NHL capper. Yeah, I mean, fraud in general.
Sharpest sharp.
Yo, Trent.
Oh shit, Lauren, what's good? I don't think she meant to join. What's up? All right, well, I wish you the best of luck. I'm
Thank you.
actually on the other side, so we'll see who comes out on top. I know I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you already I kind of already know I'm coming out on top with your,
Oh
with
my,
your
get
resume.
the fuck out of here, DJ Fitz. Get the fuck out. Dr. Donk Wagons. What's good? What was that?
What's going on, buddy? We bricked up on Wagon Wednesday or what?
Oh my God, Chad, I am so sorry for the he sounded like he was an AC 130, bro. What was he doing with the radio calls?
I have 5 units on a play today, but I'm not telling you what it is on stream.
You whore.
No, because everyone's probably already said it.
Potential wave check or not?
Bro, not today on my birthday, bro. I gotta go out tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck. All right, brother. New Mexico State -6.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Let's get these back. Someone said that Stone Bats looks like a 13-year-old golden retriever. He does just look like your friendly golden retriever that just wants to be pet, you know? What's up, everyone? It's your boy Book It with Trent. Welcome. Whoa. Welcome back to the surgical stream. How we doing, everyone? It's Thursday, end of the week. We got a nice slate today. Listen, I know yesterday was absolute garbaggio. I mean, what are you going to do? To put the cherry on top, Kraken stole coin late night for the late night chase. But the med kit, man, med kit had a tough day. I hit a reverse surgical. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Shit was chalked from the jump, and you just kind of got to laugh it off and move on. It's all about having a short memory in this game, or else you're just going to live pissed off betting on sports. You can't have that. Got to have a short memory. I mean, OG sports bettors have short memories, right? You move on. You got a slate tomorrow. Start doing the leg work. And not OG sports bettors are the ones that are bitching about the games that lost. You know, you just got to chalk it up and move on. And that's what we're going to do today. Really, really nice slate. I feel like today's slate, especially in the NHL, specifically in the NHL, is a slate where Fruity goes 10-0. Like, it almost looks too easy, which not always a good thing because we know the fluke shit that happens there. Like the goddamn Maple Leafs yesterday. The Leafs lose 5-1 to the Sabres. If you would have said the Sabres would score 5 and the game goes under, I would have said, you don't know what you're talking about. And that's exactly what happened. You know, you got to have discipline, especially in March, to not just dish out all your units, especially on college kids. That's for damn sure. But we got a nice slate today, guys, and I want to have a great show. The vibes on gambling Twitter, I don't know what it is, but the vibes on gambling Twitter right now are just horrific. Everyone just seems so pissed off, and I do not want the vibes in here. No, we're not having that. I will not tolerate it. This community, this show is to bring everyone together and come together to beat the books. No one's going against each other. There should be no beef. There should be no toxic vibes, and that's what I was literally put on this earth to do, was to bring the sports betting industry and communities together. And win or lose, we do it together. That's the best part about it. Let's clean up the vibes. Positive vibes only. If you're not having fun sports betting, lower the units, stop taking shit picks, my picks, and just have fun, dude. That's what it is. It's what it's all about. Sports betting should be fun. If you're not having fun, you're putting too much stress on yourself and pressure on yourself every day. For what? For what? Because some college kid couldn't hit his free throws? I mean, come on. Chalk it up. Move on. Stop being soft. Good vibes only in here. No the toxic bullshit. I mean, we got my girl Liv Moods getting chirped on Twitter for what? For what? We got Lauren's getting chirped for what? Nothing at all. So let's have a good day. Let's clean up the vibes. Chat, short leash today. If you're spitting bullshit in there, I got the trigger fingers today. You're done. So clean up the vibes, clean up the positivity in the chat, and let's have a day. All right. It starts there. We cannot have a day if we're on opposing sides. I got my play of the day, 2 of them, and a surgical pre-stream parlay that we're going to smack. My play of the day today, kind of sketch, but I think the only pick in this Memphis Grizzlies and Celtics game should be Grizzlies first half plus 1.5. You got 2 wagons in the first half in the Celtics as well as the Grizzlies. It's not too often that you get the Grizzlies first half at plus money or with the points. So I love this pick. Grizzlies come out hot every first half, and when I can get them at plus money, I feel obligated to take it. So that's my pick of the day. Record so far 7-7. Can't catch a break. But let's go to my prop of the day. We're going to stay in the same game. I don't know how the odds or the lines are at 5.5 for Ja Morant's free throws, but they are. This has been a wagon pick for me. Ja gets to the line so often and usually he's averaging 8.5 right now, and they're giving us 5.5, man. You don't think he's going to make 6 free throws? He's got to get to the line 3 times, 4 to be comfortable in case he misses one. But I love that prop. And then my pre-stream surgical parlay, no consulting, no overthinking, just sat in the lab, cooked, and submitted. And actually lines moved right after I submitted. But when I got my parlay, it was at plus 1,100. And it's the Brooklyn Nets money line at home with Kevin Durant coming back. Yes, he is back. We're going over in the Grizzlies Celtics game. 2 good offenses. I think it's going to be a shootout in that game. Over 223.5. And then we got the Hurricanes money line against the coin stealing Caps. And we're going the Wild money line. With the line movement, it's now plus 850. And I got it at plus 1,100. The Brooklyn Nets, in the matter of seconds, went from plus 120 to minus 130 right after I submitted. So I love this 4-teamer. Not asking for too much. I love that 4-teamer right there. Let's get started. Let's have a good show, and let's get some winners, okay? The med kit yesterday went 5-10. That's gross. We chalk it up. We move on. Positive vibes. Let's get after it. Ryan Sura, talk to us, brother. Take me to the ice. What are the moves?
What's going on, Trent? How you doing?
Doing great, brother. Hey, let's agree on this. No more unders in hockey, please.
Dude, I was just about to say, so I have a 3-unit Johnson today, and it's not an under because every time I bet an under, the goalies wear blindfolds. Like literally, I don't know what's going on.
Literally.
But yeah, so I'll give you this play, and then I'll go over 2 quick shot props that I have for tonight that I really like. So Wild in reg is my 3-unit Johnson for today. It's about damn time this Wild team get their wagon status back, and I think tonight's that night. Coming off 4 straight losses, I think the Wild can bounce back against a really bad Flyers team. This Wild team rarely falls this deep into a slump like this, but when they do tend to bounce back quickly. Over the last 2 seasons, the Wild are 7-0 after losing back-to-back games by 3 goals or more. They're still battling in that tough Central Division with the Blues and the Preds, so they're going to need to turn things around. Flyers are 9-19 at home and not even scoring 2 goals per game in their last 5 home games. Still missing a bunch of key guys. And then the Wild haven't scored more than 3 goals in 3 straight games. So with a team who has been scoring so many goals this season, I think it's about time. And the Flyers are a perfect matchup for it. They've allowed or given up 4 more goals in 6 of the last 8 games. So I think this is perfect time to take the Wild.
I love it. It's already in my pre-stream surgical. I think they win tonight too. I think they snap out of their bullshit and destroy the Flyers tonight. What else you got?
Yeah. And then I got 2 quick props I'll go over. So I have Tyler Toffoli over 2.5 shots. At DraftKings, I saw it at -125. So he's playing against his former team in the Habs tonight. Especially with how recently he got traded. I really like this. Players tend to play really well against their former teams. We saw with Buchnevich last night, played really well against the Rangers on the Blues. Montreal's allowing 37 shots per game over the last 10 road games. And Toffoli has hit this in 3 straight games. So I think it's a good spot. And I also really like him to score tonight too. And then the last one is Rantanen over 3.5 shots. Just an absolute wagon against the Yotes this year. He's had 8, 6, and 6 shots on goal in their 3 games against Arizona. He hasn't hit this over 3.5 in a few games. So I think it's actually priced really well right now. And Arizona's giving up 37 shots per game in their last 10 home games. So Avs will be firing tonight for sure.
I love it. Great picks. That might go 3-0. Ryan,
it better.
It's got to. It's got to. When you wear that hat too, units come
Absolutely.
home. Absolutely. Good vibes. Home.
Good vibes today, right?
Good vibes. Let's have a fucking day, Sarah. Appreciate you. Let's go. We got the GOAT back in the queue. It's been a minute, Coach. What's good, brother? Talk to us. Glad to see you today. What's good?
Great to be back, brother Trent. Great to be back. I know I've kind of been inconspicuous with my absence, been taking care of some stuff. You know how it is. But hey, listen, I'll tell you exactly. I'll tell all you jabronis out there who are having issues with their game. I'll tell you exactly what I told the guys I used to coach. If you're having issues, you got to look at the man in the mirror. Because exactly that's whose fault it is. All right.
Look at the man in the mirror. Damn it.
If you want to be a toxic gambler, take that shit to the fucking casino. But the bottom line is this: we got college basketball conference championship games. We've got a nice under in this. I believe it is the Fun Belt. University of Louisiana Monroe versus Arkansas State. You're going to like the under here at 141, under 141. Okay, under is 5-0 for ULM when they played a team that has a .600 winning percentage. Basically, anytime they played a winning team, the under has hit. This is a conference championship game. The under has to hit in this one just because by virtue these teams are going to be playing a lot harder than they would during the season. This is probably going to be the second time they have played. So book this one, man. It's going to be a good one.
I love it. So it's the Louisiana Monroe under 141. Who do they play?
Arkansas State.
Ark State. All right, brother. Coach, I love the energy today. I want everyone to match this. Let's have a day, brother. It's great to see you again. Have a great rest of your day.
Great to see you, brother.
Appreciate you, man. Let's keep rolling. Great tempo and pace. Let's go to Kraken Bookies. What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
How we doing?
Doing all right. So I don't understand this line really. I dug deep into it. I'm on Hawaii +8. I think the line's moved down to about 7, but I just don't think UCSB is 9 points better than Hawaii. I've stayed up late a lot watching Hawaii play, up studying, and they're a solid team. They are fighting for the conference championship. They're 1 game back. Even though UCSB is at home and it's senior night, I don't care. UCSB has 2 seniors that start. All the rest are bench players. The other 3 seniors are bench players. So that doesn't faze me one bit. UCSB is 5-6 against the spread at home. So also Hawaii's coach is going. This win right here would give them the 2nd all-time winning coach in Hawaii history. So.
All right. How many unit Johnsons here?
I got 2 on it.
What's next to you here? What is that?
That's my bookie. I had to take matters in my own hands from yesterday.
Are you an actual surgeon?
Soon to be. I'm a chiropractic student. So I got 2.
Good shit. Hawaii +8. You said 1 Unit Johnson?
2.
2 Unit Johnson.
Yeah.
All right. Good shit, brother. Appreciate you, man. Let's get these bags. We need it. We need it. He also gave us who'd he give us? Who was the play yesterday? What was Lawrence? Oh, New Orleans -8.5. Fuck that game, dude. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Who wants in? Who wants in? We got smashing overs. What's good, brother?
What's up, Trent? How we doing today?
Talk to me, man. What do you got?
All right. Just like Ryan here, I got a pick that's agreeing with your pre-stream surgical. I'm on the Hurricanes money line tonight. It's my play of the day.
Love it.
The coins stole our coins the other day, but I just don't see that happen tonight, really. And they're the second best team in the league standings-wise, and I've just been on an absolute heater since the All-Star break, apart from that last game, which some fluke shit happened. And the Canes are 18-10 on the road this season, where the Caps are 12-16 at home. And on top of that, the Caps have lost their last 6 home games in a row. So, the Capitals are just slumping super hard right now. And I think the Canes are just going to come out super pissed from that last game.
Great.
And a lot easier than what the money line shows with the value.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any props for the kids?
I do. Also, agreeing with Ryan again, I want a Tyler Foley prop, but I have him to record a point tonight. In his 7 games with Calgary since he's been traded, he has 7 points for them. And if I'm not mistaken, he was bumped up to their first line last game. And he's already been a huge impact for them. The Flames been scoring a ton of goals. So I expect him to get on the stat sheet against his former team.
Good shit. To fully point Hurricanes money line.
Yes, sir.
No coin snatching tonight from the Canes. Can't have it. Appreciate you, brother. Let's get these bags. We got Bookies DW, bro. What happened to the Blazers last night, man? That was some bullshit. Anthony Simon's controller died, bro. Was stuck on 11 points the entire game after the first quarter.
I have to wear this sun shirt to remind myself how much of a bozo I am for taking that game. Blazers are in full fucking tank mode. You know what? That's all right. Throw that in the trash and you move on, because that's how you win in gambling, man. That's how it works. So I was going to come on with Heat as my favorite play until everything came up with Jimmy Butler being questionable.
Yeah.
I'm going with a square play here. I don't care about the sharps on this one. Warriors money line +115. On Sunday, legitimate meltdown at home against the Mavericks.
Horrific, brother.
Horrific meltdown. I had them on Sunday too, so this is kind of like a nice little comeback scenario here for them. Got destroyed by the Timberwolves. Clay's back. I don't really think you need to look too much into depth into this. Personally, I think the Dallas Mavericks are overrated. They don't really show up at home, personally, from what I've seen. So I'm going to do 1.5 units on the +115. You can get that on DraftKings.
How many Unit Johnsons?
I'm going to do 1.5 on this.
1.5 Unit Johnsons. You know what the money line underdog in the NBA of the night was? The damn Thunder, dude.
Thunder. I missed it. It was I was one game below. I picked the wrong one. I'll get it, though, for
All
sure.
right, Bookies. Let's get these
All right,
bags
bro.
today, brother. Appreciate you. Sage Advice. What's good, bro? You looks pumped.
What's good, brother? I'm actually super pumped, and it's 9 for the play I'm about to pitch, even though I'm super pumped about this play too. All right. And it's a super cheeky money line, the other play. I want to mention it real quick at the very end, but it's Boston. My play that I'm pitching that I posted is Boston University -6. They're playing Loyola, Maryland, not Sister Jean. Loyola is 2-5 ATS and won only one of those games in those past 5 games. Boston is 3-5 ATS and won 3 of those games. Following an ATS loss, Boston is 8-4-1 against the spread. These two teams are heading in opposite directions, and I expect the depth and experience of Boston to take over. Their team has 1 freshman on it. It's a bunch of sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Loyola mainly plays 5 guys who are like juniors and seniors, but the bench are basically all freshmen. So I think they're tired in the second half, inexperienced, and Boston starts to pull away.
That was a good sell job.
Thank you. Went 2-0 yesterday. DePaul money line, 11-point win. Prop bet hit. My NBA prop is Sadiq Bey over 2.5 assists. He averages 2.8 on the season. Against the Raptors, he averages 3.5. He's had 5 and 2 in the 2 games he's played them. And the Raptors right now in the past 8 games are giving up 3.5 assists to small forwards. In the last 6 games, he's had 2, 3, 3, 2, 6, 5. So I see him bouncing back with at least 3. And then super cheeky money line play. I don't want to pitch it because I don't want to take up more time. Would love to pitch it at the very end when everyone's done. Detroit, because someone's going to pitch their spread at 8.5. Detroit Pistons plus 300. I want, like, it's going to hit. Like, I'm super pumped up for it. Like, you pumped me up for the stream. I want to pitch this more than I want to pitch Boston, like, right now.
Wow,
and
you're confident in that.
Like, I have some crazy trends to pitch. That's why I want to pitch it at the end. If you don't want me to pitch it at the end,
Yeah,
care.
I'm down. I'm down. Good shit.
All right. And thank you, chat. You called me Nick Foles yesterday. That's my fucking team. He's goated in Philly. Thank you, chat.
Hey,
Thank you.
I got to keep tempo going. We'll see you.
Tempo and pace.
Love to hear it later. Dude was so pumped, bro. I love the vibes, bro. Those are the vibes we need. Just genuine, real dudes who are excited for the slate. Give me Hardy picks. What's good, Hardy?
How we doing, Trent?
Good, how
So
are you?
pretty good. I'm already on Wild and Reg as well, so I don't think I need to pitch it anymore. But I also have 2 player props for you. So I have Teravainen of the Hurricanes over 2.5 shots. So Teravainen's 15-5 over 2.5 shots in his last 20 games. And last time they played the Caps, he had 4 shots on goal. He's been consistent with it. He's on their first power play line and their first line, so he's going to get his shots. And then the other one is Aaron Ekblad over 0.5 point. Ekblad, yep. He has a point in 7 of his last 8 and only missed that mark once all of February. And last time in Ottawa, the Ottawa and Panthers played, Sens beat them 8-2. So the Panthers are going to be pissed and be embarrassed after that last game. So they're going to be firing in a revenge game.
I like it. Good shit. So you're on fuck, how do you say it?
Teravainen.
Teravainen over 2.5 SOGs?
Yeah.
And then Ekblad over 0.5 point.
Yep.
All right, good shit. Hardy picks. Good luck. Let's get these
Thank
bags. We got Preston here. Preston, what's good, brother?
What's up, Bookie with Trent? How are we?
Look at that shirt. You look handsome.
Dude, it's a classic floral short sleeve though. But I got to pick UT Rio Grande came back yesterday, and that's always a good luck charm. They finished the win off. I needed that because that's my team. They won. They did. They even covered. They always cover. But I got to pick today. I was back and forth on it, but I really like it. We're going to go to Houston versus Temple. And I know Buzz is probably just upset I'm even mentioning Temple on this stream, but I really like the over in that first half of 62 points. I think easily Houston is going to get to 40 points. We just need the bummest team in the world, Temple, to get to 22, 23, and I think they can. I think Houston gives up a lot of points. They're more of an offensive team. They're just going to finish this off, go into March Madness, put away Temple for good. I like the over of 62 points. I was going to take the -9 because Houston is a wagon covering first half, but I couldn't trust it. I was like, no, if I'm going to come on stream, put three units down, I got to give my best play. It's over 62 in that first half. That is a winner. Book it with Trent.
Hey, I am not going to lie. This is surgical out of you. I like the pick.
Dude, it's really surgical, and then you can enjoy the rest of the game. That's why I'm addicted to these. These first halves are incredible. You either find out if you lose or you win right there, and then you actually enjoy sports.
Exactly. I love it.
There it is. That's the winner.
I love it, Preston. Need that 8-teamer today. It's hitting. I feel it.
It's hitting, dude. It is hitting. That's the first player on the 8-teamer, and then I like a few of these already going down. But tempo and pace, man, put it in the way.
Baby. Appreciate you, brother. Let's get these bags. Let's keep rolling. We got Keegan in the house. What's up, Keegan?
What's going on, man? How are you?
Doing great. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Before I give this pick, I just wanted to talk to bookies real quick. I know you say GSW is going to take this W, but I don't think Dallas is as overrated as you think. I think you're going to be surprised whenever they roll into Dallas tonight.
So you're on the Mavs?
I am a Mavs fan from Dallas. So.
All right. That's your play of the day?
No, I just wanted to say that to bookies real quick before I get my pick. My bad. So my pick of the day is going to be a player prop. It's going to be, I'm sorry if I butcher this, Jakob Poeltl over 10.5 rebounds at plus 108. In the last 10 games, he's averaged 10.5 rebounds. And 7 of the last 9 games that he's played, He's had 9 or more rebounds, and one of the games that he didn't hit the 9, he played 12 minutes due to injury, and he still got 5 rebounds. He's at home. He's averaging 9.3 per game, 8 rebounds in one game versus Sacramento this year already. I think he's going to hit well over that. Also, the Kings played last night and lost in a tough game against the Pelicans, and Spurs are on a 3-day rest. So I'm really liking this player prop.
That could be a good one. He's a wagon on rebounds.
I think so too.
How many units on it?
I'm just gonna do one, but I'm also probably gonna throw him in a player prop. So I'm hoping it hits, and we can talk about it later.
Yes, sir, brother. Keegan, let's get these bags today, baby. Appreciate you. Stay yoked. Gotta stay yoked. Dude was yoked. We got Leafs fan in the house, brother. Leafs goat. What's up?
Shout out to Leafs, bro. Played great at home against a great Sabres team.
Oh yeah,
Gotta respect it.
Shout out the whole gang, dude. Austin Matthews, it's like, do you put him in your prize picture now? He's getting 20 shots or he gets 1. You never know. Like, he never comes through when you need him. That's all I know.
The guy, he'll have 20 shots next game, though. You can count on it. So I got 2 plays. I already know who's scoring first. I already know. But
oh, yeah. We talked about it yesterday. Shit's hilarious.
Play of the day now. I got 2 of them. Wild and Reg is the first one. Biggest bet is that probably. That's a Mega Max whale. They're gonna bounce back, man. I've been on this train and they cost me the last couple games, but I just think if you're gonna bounce back, the Flyers is the perfect opportunity too. I mean, the Flyers suck.
Yeah,
Flyers probably will score the first goal, and
that's as free as it gets, Leafs fan.
But yeah, and I also got the Bruins and Knights over 5.5.
Yep.
So I know the Bruins goalie's been cracked out lately, but long road trip in Vegas on the road. I mean, I think it's a good letdown spot for him to let up a few goals finally. I just see it being 3-3 in the third and chilling with late night bangs. So I like
late night bangs. I love it, baby. Bruins VGK over 5.5. Love that pick. And of course, the Wild wagon. Got to get those coins from the Wild, please.
We're hitting today, Trent.
We're hitting today. Let's not fuck. We don't have to fuck with college b-ball if we don't need to. You know, we're forcing.
I think Fruity's gonna have a good day today too. So.
Oh, it feels like a Fruity day where he's just Dick Bezos. All right, Leafs. Let's get these bags, baby. Appreciate you. Great tempo and pace today. Let's go, Coin Snatcher. What's up, brother?
Trent, I'm fired up right now. I'm so fired up. You have no idea. Oh my God.
Love it, baby. Let's go.
I wrote down some points too, so that because I've been reading chat, taking the feedback. I got to work on my tempo and pace a little bit. First, good. I just want to say, I do my research last night. I was doing surgery real late into the morning. I deployed 4 units on Coastal Carolina -6. And then I go on Behind the Lines this morning to hear Wagon Lauren pitch the exact same play. Nothing has gotten me more excited than I am right now.
I love it. I love it.
Nothing other than that. These are my special points. Georgia Southern, they're just terrible at basketball. That's the main point. They play sloppy. They turn the ball over. 5th worst 3-point percentage in the nation. And Coastal Carolina's defense tends to block up the paint more, according to Haslametrics, the website. And that's obviously a matchup nightmare for a team that shoots 28% from 3.
Yep.
You know, Vince Cole, senior, leading scorer, good matchup. He's had 21 a game in 2 appearances against Georgia Southern this year. They also have the rebounding edge. Big guy, I think his name is Musafa. He's averaging 9 a game. He's a horse, Trent.
A horse.
He's a horse.
That's where I want my units, baby.
This is my most confident play ever on the stream, hands down.
All right. I mean, shit. He's very confident, boys. How many units?
4. I got 4 units.
This is a 4-unit Super Go Mega Max.
4 UJ, Super Goat Mega Whale. Trent, I'm fired up. The vibes are immaculate. Chat was making me happy this morning.
I love to hear that.
I'm having a great fucking day.
Yes,
we're having a great fucking day.
Let's get it, brother.
Let's do it.
Coastal, just do your job, baby. Let's get it. Appreciate you. Let's keep rolling. We got Capwise in the house. I'm eager to hear this pick. I already know what it is, and I feel like he's going to sell the shit out of it. Capwise, talk to us.
What's up, man?
How we doing?
I had to throw on the trucker hat because I saw all those cool other hats people were wearing.
Dude, I need some cool
NBA
hats.
Finals. So we're going to go to the Horizon League, and we're going to go with Purdue Fort Wayne -6 on DraftKings. Now, I want to fill some people in on something. A lot of people don't know this, but I'm going to share it with you. The books are going to be pissed to hear that I'm giving this out. But in college basketball, there actually is something called a key number, and it lies between the numbers of 6 and 7, because typically when a team is down 7, they're less likely to foul versus if they're down 6, because it's still a 2-possession game. 7 points makes it a 3-possession game. So we have to be very careful with this number. Do not, and I mean do not play this at 6.5. I repeat, do not play this at 6.5. It's -6 or you don't fucking touch it. Do you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
I'm serious. This is
That's
fucking
great
March. We're
reasoning.
here to make money. Enough of the bullshit, guys. All right.
Enough of the
I'm
bullshit.
serious. Like, this is business.
Yes.
Anyways, sorry, that was a little heated.
No, that's the
but
shit we
anyways,
want.
a little lighthearted stuff. Purdue Fort Wayne, the Mastodons, fucking wagon. That's like a mammoth from like back in the day. Huge animal. They can't be stopped right now. They're 9-4 at home. IUPUI -6. This could be a money line piece in the lay at -270, but that's kind of pushing it. But I would be okay signing off on that too as well.
I love it. That's the energy we need, and it's also great to hear a little insight on a key. That's it. That's an interesting point.
It is,
because 6.5 makes a huge difference when
It
it's
does.
close down the stretch of free throws, dude.
It does. All right, man. We'll see you later.
Appreciate you, man. See, those are the vibes, man. Those are the vibes and energy. You know, he came in here, locked the fuck in, and delivered. I feel you, Matty Ice. Let's go to Landon White, Lamar Jackson, who only comes on when he has a great spot in the NHL. He's here today, which means he found something he liked. Talk to us. What do you got?
Yes, sir. 2-0 on Tuesday. That's the first time I've given 2 picks. Yesterday, I'm glad I didn't give anything out because everything I was thinking about lost. So tonight I got the Bruins on the money line against the Knights. Probably going to be the best game of the night, but the Bruins are just buzzing right now, dude. They're great. Vegas is not the team that I thought they were. Everybody thought they were. There's some people that still thinks they are. I think they'll get to that point, but right now they're struggling. They had another injury last game. They are still figuring out the lines with Eichel in there, Mark Stone out, and Swayman of the Bruins has been one of the hottest goalies in the NHL as of late. Just a couple stats. Boston's 5-1 in their last 6 against Vegas. Vegas is only 2-5 in their last 7 against teams with a winning record. And Boston's 4-0 in their last 4 playing off 1 day's rest, which they are. I look for Boston to come out, finish up their road trip, take care of business tonight. Vegas still has the Ducks tomorrow and then the Sens on Sunday, so they can get their points then. I don't think they're getting any tonight.
That's a great point. Is the 1 unit Johnson?
Yes, sir.
All right. Bruins to the crib. They've been a wagon as of late. But Landon, let's get these bags today, brother. Appreciate you. Real quick, I just saw a chat that said, Trent, you should try a chat lay. I don't know if it's possible, but just take the most said plays, put it in a lay. Well, guess what? We're actually doing something new today. My boy Josh here next to me is making a survey of every pick given out today. And then you guys get to vote on your favorite plays. And then the top 4 is the community lay. Let's try it out, see how it goes. Let's keep rolling. Gills, what's good, homie?
Hey, how's it going, Trent? How you doing today, brother?
Doing well. How are you?
Hanging in there per usual.
Love it.
I got the Pistons plus 8.5 today. I know Nick Foles already pitched it slightly, but I'm gonna go into some details here. Pistons are 5-0 head-to-head versus the Raptors. They also have covered their last 5 games against the spread. Jeremy Grant's back in the lineup. He's had 26 past 2 games, so I think they're really gonna. I think they have a chance to win outright, but I think they're really gonna cover here.
How many units on the Pistons?
Standard 1 unit Johnson today, but confidence level is pretty high.
All right. I mean, who do you think is going to go off for the Pistons tonight if you think they have a chance to win outright?
Cade's been doing really well, so I like him to go off. I think Cade, Bay, and Jeremy are all going to combine for at least 70 tonight.
Wow. All right. Good shit, Gills. Appreciate you. Hope Pistons get the job done. Let's get these
Yes,
bags.
sir.
We got the Break That Beanie boys. Talk to me. What's good?
What's up? How we doing?
Doing great. Itching for a Prize Picks.
Yeah, for the love of God, stop being fucking Igor and the Rangers in the Garden.
Dude, what am I doing, man? It was too easy.
A little scary for a little though, but
I know.
We got 2 prize picks for you. I'll start with the first one. I got Clint Capella over 10.5 boards. He hit 17 last week when they played. I forgot who they play. Chicago.
Yeah.
John Collins also out. John Collins is also out, so I think 10.5 will be pretty good for him. Obviously going against Vucevic, kind of a not an ideal matchup, but I still think 10.5 is solid for him. And then the second pick, I know you might get a little mad at this, but Steven Adams over 10.5 boards as well. Hear me out. He's averaged 13.5 in the last 5. He got 21 2 games ago. He's going against Boston tonight. It's going to be a very good game. I'm not going to touch that game. It's a game where I just sit back and relax and watch that good game.
Gonna be a good one.
But I like 10.5 for him going against Williams. So that's the 2 plays I got for today. It's going to be Capella and Adams, both over 10.5 boards.
You better hope Steven Adams does his job.
No, he will. He will. I'm confident. Hey, it's not points, so it kind of it's all right. It's not.
You better
no.
King Peloton, fucking Steven Adams. But I like the pick. He does grab his boards. He does.
He will. Yeah, he will tonight.
All right, brother. Appreciate you. Let's get these bags
Sounds
tonight,
good.
please. Steven fucking Adams. What a guy. Vsauce, what's up, brother?
What up, Trent?
How we doing, Goat?
So what's it called? I'm going to pitch you the Pistons. Pistons +9. It just got to where I wanted. It's been sitting at 8.5 since last night.
Yeah.
Just hit +9. I love that spot. They've covered this every game since the All-Star break. They're fully healthy, finally, the first point of the season. Raptors' last couple games have been terrible. 33-point loss to the Hornets, 27-point loss to the Hornets again. Yeah, and then 33-point loss to the Nets and a 1-point loss to the Nets. So a 33-point win against the Nets. That was their only win in those games, and then 1-point win against the Nets. Detroit's playing really, really well today. Raptors have also played 5 games in a week since the All-Star break.
5 games in 6 days. Dude.
Yeah, two back-to-backs. 2 back-to-backs in there, so Pistons are more rested. They're traveling to Toronto. I feel like they cover 9 points, just way too many points.
All right. I mean, I was not expecting to hear this many Pistons.
Pistons. Oh, other people pitch the Pistons as well?
Oh, yeah. I've heard it. This is the 4th Pistons time.
The 4th Pistons.
Yeah.
Don't let it scare you off. NBA slapped last night.
It did. It went 3-0. 3-0.
Exactly. +9. I know Nappy's going to like it.
Of course. And that prize picks you cooked up yesterday was so surgical, and dudes just sold, man.
Dudes just sold. Halliburton had 2 overtimes. Oh, Pacers, though. No sweat, right?
Pacers.
No sweat.
It was always the Pacers. No
right,
sweat.
see you.
Appreciate you, B. Let's keep rolling. I feel relaxed, calm. We're so good today. Let's keep rolling. GF Swim, what's up, brother?
What's up, dude? Thanks for having me on. First time. Appreciate it.
Welcome.
Thanks, man. So I know Landon Jackson already pitched this, but I'm pretty confident. Bruins money line. Okay. Swayman's in net. Liner's in net for the Vegas, but they're super injured. All right. I know Bruins are on a West Coast trip, but they just had a tough loss to the Ducks, so I think they bounce back. You know, Marchand's still pissed off from that suspension as well.
Yeah.
He's on a tear right now. That first line's back. Swayman's rookie of the week, so he's high right now too. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for Vegas to get that done. I'm expecting 4-2. I mean,
4-2? Think it goes over?
I think it goes over. Bruins offense, I mean, they're hot right now. They're putting 30-plus shots on goal a game. That's kind of tough.
Wagons.
So, I also have a player prop for you if you want that. It's
Please.
Alex DeBrincat,
DeBrincat.
3-point shots, 3.5 shots on goal over that. So he's done that 4 out of the last 5, and just Chicago again. They've been an offensive power right now too, out of nowhere.
What's his over?
3.5 shots on goal.
3.5. You think he gets 4 or 5?
Oh yeah. He's done that 4 out of 5 games, and one of those games he just sat and played Peloton class. So
can't be having that tonight. To book it, need to book it to get over 3.5 tonight. I like
absolutely.
Appreciate you, brother. Go Bruins.
Thanks, dude.
Good luck tonight. We got the golden retriever in the house. What's good? Stone Bets.
Hey Trent, how you doing, man?
Doing great, man. What do you got for the kids?
Well, I got nothing anymore. The line jumped like 2 points. I was gonna come on here and pitch the KU spread at -10, but it's like up to 12 now. So I'm sticking with my 10 number, but not gonna give that one out. Just checking in, man, seeing if anyone's got some pets, some biscuits, anything for your neighborhood golden.
Of course, bro. Someone's got to pet Stone Bets, man.
Right.
So you were gonna fade the frogs again, but then you're not on it anymore.
No, I'm still on it. I've got 10 though, but it's up to 12. So yeah, I think KU just blows them out of the water tonight. It's a must-win game for them to stay on top of the conference. So
that should be a lock. That should be.
Should be. I'm also playing the team total too, which I got at 77, but the book took it off, so they might be changing it a little bit. So I'm not sure what that's going to go out. But nothing for the stream. But that's what I'm leaning today. So.
All right, good shit, brother. Stone Bets, stay goated. Stay goated. We got Lockmouth. Talk to me, Lockmouth. What's good? Also, please, Raging Cajuns, I need updates.
They're up 3 with 2 seconds left. But UTA might fall.
Oh my God, bro! I have
They
two.
have time to fall.
I have 2.5. I have 2.5. Lockmouth, what's good?
What's good, boys?
How you
I'm
doing?
back. The ladder didn't work yesterday, but the Sixers pulled through. And Tyrese Maxey had 20, of course.
CJ McCoy stealer was out.
Yeah, he was. It was the right game, just the wrong player. Brandon Ingram dropped 33, of course.
Wait, what did you say, Brandon Ingram? What?
It was the right game, wrong player. It was Ingram
yeah.
who shot for 33.
Damn.
But I told you before, and I've said this every time he's taken a day off or more than a day off. Klay Thompson over 2.5 threes again. And the line, for some reason, is only -110. So they think 2 days off, maybe minutes limit, but no way. I have 3 units on that, and it's probably going to be more. I'm hoping it goes to 3.5, so maybe I can get a little bit extra on it. But and then my placement set a bunch. When Swayman's in net, you got to take the Bruins.
Really?
They just lost to the Ducks. I mean, Vegas is injured. They're missing a bunch of players. And if they're not playing already, they're injured. So for anyone that was chirping in chat and took the ladder yesterday, take Klay Thompson over threes, get your coin back, and see me at the cash counter because I'm already waiting. Let's go, boys. Let's get this money.
Klay over 2.5 threes.
2.5 threes. That's locked in. And Bruins money line.
Bruins money line. I love it.
Let's get this money.
You, Lockmouth. Let's get these bags. Need these bags. Nikki Picks, I see you in here, but camera's off. Are you here? What's good?
What's up?
Talk to me, man. The only thing I've heard is the damn Pistons, man. Give me something else to work with.
Pistons is crazy. I don't see where people are getting confidence to. I mean, I understand they've been covering, but I mean, Pistons is crazy team to back. But
yeah, I mean, shit. We got dudes in here saying they're gonna win outright. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked, with these huge upsets in the NBA, especially after last night. What do you got for us, Al?
All right. I'm on the Warriors.
Really?
Yeah, I'm on the Warriors today, plus 2.5. I think they get Klay back tonight. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's confirmed now. I'm pretty sure. I think they've lost 4 out of 5. It's a quick turnaround here. They just blew a fucking insane lead to Dallas the other day and lost. I think they bounce back here against Dallas again. I think they flip it around. I don't. It's crazy because they're such a good team, but they've been fumbling lately. And obviously it's hard for Steph when you don't have Klay, you don't have Draymond, but you get Klay back in here. I think he's gonna have a really good game. And I definitely think they get this revenge here on Dallas from the other day.
How many unit Johnsons on the Dubs tonight?
A lot.
A lot of unit Johnsons.
I've been backing the Mavs a lot, and I love the Mavs. I think they're a really talented team, but I definitely think the Warriors get this done here tonight. They should come here and win this game.
Beautiful.
But
anything else?
I just feel like a lot of these games it's been weird line movement today in the NBA. If you woke up this morning and looked at these lines and look at them now, it's ridiculous. Like the Grizzlies were -3 against the Celtics, and now the Celtics are 2.5. I don't know. It's Tatum's birthday. People are like trying to make an argument that that's why that line switched, but
literally,
I don't know. But I mean, people might shoot me for saying this, but if it gets there, I don't know how the Lakers lose tonight.
Oh my God, dude. I would get my nuts cut off if I put the Lakers in my
don't
list.
take them. And I'm not
I think they win tonight too,
and I'm
dude.
not taking them either. But
what if we did? I feel like we should. I feel like we should.
We'd get crucified, bro. I'd get crucified because I'm the #1 Lakers shit talker in this fucking thing. But no, I think the Warriors are really the only game I really am confident on. These other games, I know Durant's back tonight for Brooklyn, but it's always rocky when you get that first game in back. So I don't know.
I'm taking my chances with the GOAT.
Yeah. No, I would. I don't. Yeah.
Have them in my
You're on Grizzlies. You're on Grizzlies first half, right?
Yeah. We'll see. It's gonna be sharp. Watch. The Celtics will win outright, and the Grizzlies.
No, that game's it's on TNT, so that'll be a good game to just watch. But no way I'm putting money on that shit. But yeah.
All right. So Warriors, Lakers. Is that the official?
No, don't put me on record for that. I'll get fucking crucified, bro.
So just Warriors for you.
But I mean, the only reason I even said the Lakers is because, dude, they've lost every game to the Clippers this year. They're 0-3 against the Clippers. Like you're supposed to be the better team here. You lose 4 straight to the Clippers. It's fucking gross. I mean, I know they suck so bad, but they got to win a fucking game at some point, dude. You have LeBron James. Like, you have to turn it around somewhere. You have to just get that one game that maybe will spark something. I think they're not making the playoffs, but if they're going to spark something, I mean, it's got to come somewhere.
All right. Nikki picks. Let's get these bags, brother. We need it.
All right.
Yesterday's coins were just.
I got fucking like $300 on Gardner Webb women's right now. So.
Oh my God. All right. We'll be seeing, brother. Appreciate you. Hold on. I need to make sure I had what I think I have. So the Raging Cajuns just won by 3. Please, for the love of God. I had 3.5. Oh my God, dude. That is just absolute pain.
They got a 5-second violation with 2 seconds left.
Oh my God. Short memory. Fuck the Raging Cajuns. I basically broke even because I had the money line first half. But fuck. All right, picks with Jenks. What's up?
Man, that's so much pain.
Hey,
yesterday we went 2-2. Today I'm gonna take the Bulls money line. Trae Young, he's questionable today, and they have a power forward out too that has a concussion. And DeRozan, he's just playing amazing right now. Levine's coming back, and I think the Bulls are just the better team. So I'm gonna take Chicago money line. And then I got 2 props for you today. I actually have DeRozan over 5.5 rebounds. He's hit it 6 of the last 8 games. He's had 7, 7, 6, 4, 6, 5, and 6. And then my other one, it's kind of, I don't know, you probably don't want to take it, but Jacob, the center from the Spurs, he's low-key a wagon. He grabs hella boards and points.
All right, good shit.
I think it was 14.5 points though, over.
For Pirtle or for
Pirtle, yeah.
Wait, so you're not on his rebounds, just points.
Just points. Yes. Sometimes you don't. Yeah.
All right, brother. Good shit. Bulls,
all right, have me on.
DeRozan, Pirtle. Appreciate you. We got Buzz Shiesty here. Buzz looks locked in. Buzz, what's good?
What's up, Trent? So I was going to come on here and say Tulane, but their best player is out. So I just had been doing some surgery. I was going to go on like 20 minutes ago, but been grinding. But today, I'm going to the Flyers game, and I've actually been to probably 8 Flyers games ever, and I've never seen a Flyers win.
Wow.
You know what that means, though?
Yeah.
They're due.
No. That does not mean that.
That means no, but this. And then I went on Odd Shark, and the Odd Shark had the under in that game, so I'm hitting the over. But that's not the play of the day. Play of the day is Long Beach State -5.5.
Long Beach State. I like this pick. Do they play again?
UC Davis.
5.5. UC Davis.
So Long Beach State, they control their own destiny to win the Big West. I think they're in the conference. If they win this game, and then Senior Day is the next game versus UC Riverside, they win the conference. They're 8-3 against spread at home. UC Davis has only won 1 out of the last 7 matchups against the spread versus Long Beach State. Long Beach State beat them the last time they played this year, and Long Beach State's determined. They were down 25 the last game versus UC Irvine, came all the way back and lost. So they fight. It takes some courage to come back from 25. Long Beach State is 78th in the country in three-point percentage. They shoot 38% from at home and 41% the last 3 games. So they're heating up right at the right time. UC Davis is a good defense, but Long Beach State's the better team. They're better offense. They're deeper. I don't think UC Davis can keep up for 40 minutes straight. UC Davis fouls a lot. They're bottom 25 in fouls per game. And Long Beach State shoots 80% from the foul line at home this year. Long Beach State handles the ball very well. UC Davis turns the ball over a lot on the road. And like I said, Long Beach State can win their conference. They control their own destiny. They have the tiebreaker over, I believe, Riverside, who plays tonight in a tough battle versus Fullerton. So if Fullerton wins and Long Beach State wins, then Long Beach State wins the entire conference. Shit don't matter the next game.
All right.
So I think they're going to be determined for this shit. They need them to win.
I like it.
And
Long Beach State.
Shell Lord Buzz says the over in the NHL.
Over in the Wild Flyers game.
Strictly because Odd Shark. I didn't do anything, but Odd Shark says the under.
You take the over. Fade Odd Shark. I love it.
Yeah.
Buzz, stay goated. We need this. We need this dub from Long Beach State.
Yeah, Long Island fucked me. Some like walk on or some shit hit a 3 because it was his last game and they already lost. And oh my god, I don't even want to talk about it.
All right, go.
Peace out.
Stay goated. Love you, Buzz. Let's go to Brewer. Make sure your chick's out of the room. Brewer, what the hell happened to the goddamn Leafs, brother?
The Leafs weren't alive last night, and you need to wake up. You don't look alive today.
I don't
energy,
look alive?
brother. Come on, man. Wake up. Today's an immaculate day.
It is an immaculate day. Vibes were incredibly high
Amazing.
until I just lost by the goddamn fucking hook in this college basketball game. So I need you to give me a win.
Yeah, it's a good day, man. The NHL slate's fucking immaculate. I love it.
It is.
I got a zillion plays today, man. But I'm going to give you the Nucks money line. And they're the Nucks, not the Canucks tonight, because Demko's in net. And this is a game they're going to win. Yeah.
Against the Islanders, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This is a game that Vancouver literally needs to win. And the Islanders are already done, man. They're ready to go golfing about 2 weeks ago. So
they're ready.
This is a game. Yeah, Demko's in net, man. This guy is gross and he's in net. No Halak. We're going to actually have a goalie's net, I think.
So
that's
wait,
good news.
Demko is or is not playing?
He's going to be playing. There's absolutely no way they start that fucking meathead Halak again.
Yeah.
No.
How many unit Johnsons?
I'm going 3 on this one.
She.
And I'm also running them in a parlay as well. So I'm all over them tonight.
Is there anyone else in the NHL you love today besides the Canucks?
Yeah, I love the Calgary game over with the Habs over 6.
I love that over as well.
I heard someone talking about the Blackhawks. That game's pretty much of a toss-up too, but I personally like the Oilers because they're going to have to start Koskinen and they need that win too.
Yeah, I like the Oilers in the spot as well.
Yeah, those are my 3 favorite spots for sure, team-wise. But there's a few more things I've been dabbling in, but those are my 3 favorites. Also, the Wild, they need that game as well.
They do. They certainly do. Great picks.
That's my opinion. Yep.
Yesterday was
Absolutely.
bullshit.
Today's a big day, and let's get it.
Appreciate you, Brewer. Let's get these coins. Love Brewer. Dude's a wagon. He's chirping my energy though, which I totally get because literally I can't stop thinking about it, bro. How did we get fucked? They were up 17.5. Short memory. Fuck it. Energy's high. Let me get a jewel rip and a coffee sip. Come on. You know what? Let's take an ad break. I could use one of those. And then I'm bringing in the goat crabs. Bringing in the goat crabs. Taking an ad break. Actually, I can't. I don't know how to get to the ad breaks. So we'll say fuck the ad break. Oh, he's running it. Dave's running it. Shout out Dave. Dave's downstairs. Give me an ad. Are we running? We're running. I need a minute. How did they fucking sell, chat? How did they sell? How? Oh my God, dude. That shit sucked. Thankfully, I doubled down on the first half. Normally, I don't do that. It's like, just give me one pick in the game. I know subs don't see ads. That's why we're here talking, bro. Oh shit, ads over. Welcome back. We're good. Energy is back, and we're gonna forgive and forget. Let's keep rolling. We got the goat crabs in the house. Crabs, talk to me, brother.
Trent, short memory, man. I've lost so many bets by the hook this week. Doesn't fucking matter. On to the next one. Short mem. Be like a goldfish, right? Isn't that from some TV show or some shit?
Yes.
Be like a goldfish. Short mem. First off, I'm going just like Buzz. I'm going to a hockey game tonight. I'm going to the Caps game. So the easiest money on earth is take Carolina. I think I'm 0-4 this year when I go to Caps games. Doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense. There's been games where they're minus 200 and they lose. So not my play. You don't have to put the graphic up, but Carolina is a lock. If anyone's listening and wants free money, there it is right there.
I love it.
My play is UTSA first half. I'm getting cute.
That's so
I'm getting
cute.
cute. I'm having fun with it. I'm coming off a big day. I am getting cute with it, and I'm okay with it. North Texas, they have the longest win streak in
What's
college
the
basketball
spread?
right now. Plus 7.5 first half.
All right.
It's a lot of points in the first half, man.
It is. It is.
North Texas, they're on fire. They've won 14 games in a row, longest streak in college basketball. They haven't lost in literally 2 months. Now they're going to travel to San Antonio, an in-state rival, a team that a lot of people think are dead. But this is one of their last home games. And the good thing is North Texas plays really slow. So unless they're banging a bunch of threes, this one should stay within the number in the first half. North Texas did clap them earlier this year, so it could be a little bit of a letdown spot, right? They're not going to really be taking San Antonio that seriously, which could play favorably for us here. So I'm going with UTSA. I'm taking them first half because I do think that North Texas pulls it out. I don't know if they cover, but I could definitely see, UTSA getting off to a good start or at least keeping it close, maybe even winning a half, and then North Texas kind of snaps back into it. Their coach reams into them a little bit, and they end up, stomping on them in the second half. So I'm going with first half, plus 7.5 for UTSA. I am 3-0 on first half bets so far this year.
Wow. And keep
that in mind.
Really surgical. Rivalry game,
Keep that in
first
mind.
half, a lot of points. That could be surgical out of you, brother.
A lot of points, man. A lot of energy, a lot of focus was spending this on this pick. I am getting cute with it. I feel really good about it. I've got a unit on it. I'm betting unit on everything pretty much these days, which is good. Consistency is key. 1 unit, but 1 unit for me, I mean, you know how big my unit size is. It's not little. So coins are on it. And I feel really good about this one. I would not be surprised if they're winning at halftime. Straight up. I don't hate the ML, but I'm taking the points. I'm not a lunatic.
All right, Krabs. I like the pick.
All right, my man.
Have fun.
I'm happy to hear you like it because you've been even your play of the days have been pretty good. I think you're like 500 or something, but we'll take it. Hey, you don't want to get off to too hot of a start, right? I did that on the stream, and we saw what happened after that. So
yeah, no, exactly.
Consistency is key in this game, right? Consistency is key.
Yes, sir. Have fun at the game. Go.
Yes, sir.
Go Kings. We need them. Appreciate you, brother.
I mean,
oh fuck, sorry, bro. All right, we got accountant picks. What's up, bro?
Yo, what's up, Trent? I wasn't going to come on today because it's my birthday and I was going to go out with my girl, but, I had to come on because the chill gods blessed me with this slate for today. So would
Happy
you mind
birthday.
doing me a favor? Thank you, man. Everyone, we got to make the coins back, and tonight's going to be that night. I'm fairly confident. Fruity never goes 0%. Fruity's going to go 100% tonight. I have money on it. So what I am going to give you guys is I'm giving you Minnesota Wild minus 1.5 and the over in that game. I believe it's at 6. I would take it at 6.5, and I'm giving it at 6. The Wild have lost their last 4, and they're going to come out absolutely firing tonight. They have to. They're fighting for playoff spots here. It's a no-brainer for me. Carter Hart has not been playing too well. The Flyers, they don't really have much to play for, but the Wild doing it. I think at the end of the day, it's going to come down to that. The only other pick I have for you guys, I do love the Montreal Canadiens and the Flames over. I'm absolutely nuking that game. As we saw in the Jets-Montreal game, people thought that game was going under because Montreal had to calm down at some point, and Jets had a good goalie. And it's a kind of similar story tonight, but you saw that game go over with like 7 goals in the first period. I'm expecting both teams to come out firing tonight, which is why I'm on the over in that game. That's what I got for you guys.
I like it. Good shit, accountant, Wild Wagon, and the over. Need goals. And by 2.
Let's have a night.
Let's have a night, brother. Tonight's the night.
Peace, boys.
Break up slate. Peace, brother. Let's go Orton or Zach. What's up, Zach?
What's up, Trent? I've been hot on here.
Bringing
one more winner today. Oakland plus 4.5 against Wright State. Yeah, you could say it's they didn't play well against IUPUI. So, but I mean, they tried out 5 jabronis against IUPUI. They're going to beat them. So they knew that they could look ahead to this Wright State game. Jamal Cain is a damn good player for Oakland. He averages a double-double. Jalen Moore averages 15 points and 8 assists for them as well. They have 4 players averaging over 11 points per game. They have a good offense. They're well-balanced. They also have 4 of their 5 starters averaging more than 4 boards per game. They are a lower seed, which I feel like will help them in this Horizon League, because in the Horizon League tournament, wild shit happens every year in it. Crazy shit happens every year in this tournament. Wright State is also 2-0 against them this year, which I think will help Oakland because they're 2 very similar teams, and it's hard to beat a similar team to you 3 times in 1 year. So, Oakland plus 4.
Oakland is one of these teams that just has sold on us so many times, brother. How many fucking units you got on this fraud team, and what's the confidence level that they cover this?
I got 1 on them. I've got 1 on like all my plays. I didn't love any play specifically, but this one was my favorite out of all of them. So I've got 1 on Oakland.
All right. He's going back to the old wagon before they started fumbling bags. I mean, this could be a good spot for him. I like it. Appreciate you, Zach. Good luck tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Done for you. Chat, I know how much you hate Oakland, brother. I totally know how much you do. All right, I'm excited for this guest. This is a first-time appearance. We got Dwarf Noah in the house. Dwarf, feed us a winner, brother. What's good?
What up? What up? You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
What up? My first time from LA, you know what I mean?
Love it, bro.
I was kind of nervous to get on stream, but I got an easy pick. I don't know how hard this pick could be. This sold me already. The Warriors, money line. The Warriors are going to go to the Mavericks. Even Klay Thompson said, why am I traveling to Dallas? You know why Klay Thompson's traveling? Because he's going to destroy them, bro. Easy, simple, man. I see Klay Thompson shooting at least 3 threes and fucking Stephen Curry over 4 threes. It's easy, done deal. Simple, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. Warriors, money line, easy, simple money, baby.
I freaking love it, Dwarf Noah. How many units? What's your unit size?
I'm usually a 1, John, but I'll probably put it to 2, John, because this is how pumped I am. My first time, so I'll probably bump it up to 200, baby. You already know.
Let's go, baby.
I'll be in Vegas in March Madness, the 16th to 21st, and I got you a poolside to Circa if you want me, bro. You and your boys, bro.
Oh my God, dude. Let's link up, Dwarf Noah.
Let's go, baby. I love you guys. I love you, dude. I love the positivity you bring, bro. You bring so much positivity. The past year's been hard, but I love you, man. I love you guys in the chat, bro. I love you. Happy birthday to that one guy. I forgot, accountant. Happy birthday, brother. Love you guys. Tempo and pace. Love you.
I love it, Dwarf. Peace, man. Yes, please. I think we just got an auto tail, blind tail, Dwarf Noah, man. I'm bricked up right now. Poolside at Circa with Dwarf Noah? Yeah, please, dude. Team Bink. What's good, homie? He's in Bad Boys, and he has a super mega max whale that none of us are going to want to hear because we've been pitched the other side quite a few times from some OG Chell Lords. Talk to me, Bink.
Yo. So I guess you saw my Twitter post.
Someone,
Yeah.
I don't know how I know, but I already know.
I mean, yeah, it's obvious. You know, everyone's going to hate it. No big analysis for this one. I just wanted to state where $1,100 of my money is going to be either lit on fire or doubled up tonight.
Yep.
It's Vegas money line, 11 units. Big homer pick. They're in Vegas. They're gonna have the home crowd. They can play the Avalanche, the Panthers, the Flames. I don't care who they're playing. I'll bet them any day that they're minus 110. You'll never get good odds like this on a team like this. You know, not every day. Boston's tough. They have their good goalie in net. He's averaging 2 goals allowed per game. But I mean, if Vegas wants to, make a good playoff run this year, they got to win the big games. So I think they're going to come out firing tonight. I got their money line.
I love it.
Yeah, I have one prop for you. I don't know if you're doing a Twitter space later, but I'm going to give this one. Marcus Smart over 23.5 PRA. It's on BetMGM at that line right now. It might move up higher. I'm not sure what it is on Prize Picks, but it's hit the last 4 out of 4 games. So I'm riding it till it falls off.
All right, Marcus Smart, PRA, VGK, 11 units.
11 units. Whale play.
Whale play.
Yeah, bro.
Literally wrote down 11U. That's the first time I think.
Amazing. Yeah, I had to make it higher than 10. So there you go.
All right, brother. Good shit. Good luck.
Later. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah.
Hope the coins come home for you. That's gonna be Team Bink's the man. That's a sketch game to have 11 units on, but he's a VGK fan, so you can't blame him. It's a good pick, good value. Let's go with Not a Mush. What's good, Mush?
What's up, baby? How we doing?
Doing good, bro.
My guy Noah knows what's up.
Oh my god.
That's how you come on the stream. That's how you be a member of this community here. That's literally what we're all about. So shout out to you, Noah.
Thanks.
How we doing, man? How we doing? We had the first half for the Raging Cajuns. I didn't even know that we were gonna ride the second half, dude.
I know. I got greedy.
Bro, I was
Goldfish memory.
Dying laughing when you just realized that on stream, dude. That's pain.
Pain.
That's pain. It's such a redemption day for all of us today.
Yep.
Yesterday was brutal, horrible timing to put up a losing record. I'm going to put out a couple games that I want us to consider just so we have something to look at the end when we're crafting up the med kit.
Yeah.
We got to look at Illinois -12 against Penn State at home. I'm not going to be pitching that and going into depth, but we have to look at it. It's a square play, but they should win by 17, 20 plus. ASU, Cal. ASU's playing super hot right now. They're hosting a Cal team that's been totally bunk in the Pac-12. The ASU is shaking up the Pac-12 right now. They had great wins against Oregon and Utah on the road, so we should look at ASU or ASU first half. But the game that I'm going to pitch, it's a mid-major classic. It's going to be Florida Gulf Coast at Bellarmine. Give me Bellarmine -3.
Bellarmine.
This is a game that probably no one really knows about. It's in the A-Sun conference. Haven't watched much of the A-Sun, but Bellarmine's not a bad team. What I really like is we've been talking about senior night a ton. There's 3 starting seniors on Bellarmine. I think that pertains a lot more than it does to these big schools. There's a lot of culture. Bellarmine has an 18,000 person capacity arena. They're in Louisville. So I think a lot of these people in Louisville might be packing the house tonight for Bellarmine. Their Louisville Cardinals been playing like hot ass. So give me Bellarmine. It's the last game of the season, as I mentioned. They have this kid on their team named Dylan Penn. He's a star guard, averaging 16, 4, and 5, which isn't bad. The last time that Bellarmine played Florida Gulf Coast, he went 26 and 5. They have this other guard, CJ Fleming, who put up 23, 2, and 2. Both the kids shot lights out. They're going to be fired up for this last game at home. Florida Gulf Coast is riding a 3-game win streak, but I think that ends tonight. Give me a tight one, but Bellarmine coming out victorious. We can go money line there as well. I got more, but I'm sure I'm getting chirped for tempo and peace as always.
Bellarmine -3.
It all up.
I hope they get
Bellarmine -3 money line at home.
Appreciate you, Mush. Let's get these bags today. Let's keep rolling. Got a couple more. Also, we got a special guest at the end of the show today. It's G motherfucking Unit coming on the stream, baby. Yeah, I know chat's bricked up for that. Let's go sweatpants. Jesus. What's up, Jesus?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
How we doing, man? I'm doing great.
I think I speak for everybody when I say this. This is for the Seattle Kraken. Right there. The Seattle fucking Kraken. God, they stole so many coins from me last night, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
But anyway, like you said, new day. God, I feel so much better after doing that. Good Lord. But the pick I have for you today is the Flames over 6. A couple guys already talked about it already, so I won't go too far into it. But the Flames have won 11 straight at home, where they are playing tonight in Calgary. Canadians are also starting their backup in net. He's done pretty well in their 2 starts, the 2 starts that he's had, but they allow the second most goals of anybody in the NHL. And I think the Calgary Flames are going to be putting in a lot of pucks on net and scoring a lot tonight. So I think that's a pretty solid over. There's a lot of overs on the board that I think look really good on the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the pick I have for you. I do have a prop that you're going to absolutely despise. And it is from Walmart Jason Momoa to have over 3.5 assists. So we're going Steven Adams over 3.5 assists. It's a weird look, but I saw the line. He's hit 9 out of his last 10. He's hit that mark. The only time he didn't hit it, he had 3. The other games, he's had 4 or 5. I think that game is just going to be a really entertaining game to watch. I think he's going to be dishing to Ja. Ja's going to be dishing, rolling off those pick and rolls with him. I think it's a really good spot for him. I know fuck his points, fuck his rebounds, but I think he'll be dishing. So
I love it. Hey, I'm so curious. Oh, well, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, sorry about my shaky camera yesterday, man. I watched the video back and I was like, Jesus Christ, look like I'm having a fucking seizure.
No, dude, you're chilling, bro. I got to know,
Yeah.
do you
What's
like, you travel everywhere, like in the van?
Yeah, I was actually, I saw this in chat. I was actually going to say to you, so this is it's a shuttle bus, and my fiance and I are turning it into an RV camper. That's our house right there.
Oh,
but I'm in
word.
Florida. Yeah, so like I don't live in a van yet. So if that was why you were tailing my picks, you thought I live in a van. Sorry, I don't live in one yet, but will be soon. So if that makes my picks a little more enticing to you, just wait a couple months. But yeah.
All right,
there you go, man.
Jesus, you're the GOAT. Stay goated.
Let's have a day, man.
Let's have a day, baby. Appreciate you. Let's keep rolling. We got a couple more. Let's go. Josh Allen, MVP. What's up?
What's going on?
How we doing?
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Coming off a good day last night, a nice 6-legger, plus 11,000. Go Sabres.
What?
Tonight I got a 5U NHL play.
Oh,
Absolutely love it. Tampa Bay Lightning money line.
Wow. 5 Unit Johnson minus 190.
5 Unit Johnson. Here's the stats, the facts behind it. Penguins 5-5 in their last 10 as a dog. Obviously, Tampa's 8 out of 10 in their last 10, 5 in a row, 3 in a row at home, 7-3 at home, 8-2 is the favorite. Vasilevsky's 9-4 versus the Pens in his career. I mean, I personally think the Pens are a little overrated, but I think Tampa's a lock tonight. I also love the Hurricanes, but a little bit more excited about the Tampa game.
And what's a unit for you?
$50.
All right, you got 5 Unit Johnsons on the
5 Unit Johnsons, baby.
All right, good shit. Lightning or a wagon. Hope they get the job done. Appreciate you, brother.
Let's collect the coins, Trent.
Collect the coins, baby. You know the drill. We got Data in here. Data, talk to us, brother.
Am I in here?
Data, bro. I'm sorry about that.
You can't use the word chilling to me ever again.
I'm so sorry.
Man.
Quick backstory. Can I share the backstory?
To an extent.
All right. So basically, Data found a fraud line at the book, and it was Jazz spread at minus 7.5 pregame at plus 1,000 when the OG spread was 15, dude. And he was like, bro,
Jazz were up 14 with 6 minutes left. And I was like, I'm done. I'm just going to be done. Trent's like, you're chilling. And then Rockets go on a run and the game goes to OT and I lost the spread. And anyway, we'll move on from that.
Move on. Short memory, goldfish. Fuck that. What are your plays for the day? Redemption.
Yeah. So you stole my first one again. You keep stealing my picks.
What?
And I'm getting a little upset with you, but
I didn't even know your pick. What was it? Grizzlies?
Grizzlies first half.
No fucking
taking
way.
the points. Man. I was actually going to stay away from this game. I think Celtics defense is really strong, especially at home. But with no Jaylen Brown, I think putting Grizzlies on first half at plus money is just too good. I mean, they're wagon first half, and you gotta go with your wagons, right?
Have to.
Yeah.
Have to.
I avoided college basketball yesterday. And that worked out really well for me because the 2 picks I had 1 unit on, both lost terribly.
Pain.
Yeah. So it was a smart move. But today I actually have something I am excited for, and that's PFW -6.
Ooh, pretty Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
-6. All right. Model likes it.
Model loves it. I looked into it a lot. I love it. I think Capwise has been selling it since last night as well. That's what actually made me look into it. But I already have them winning by 8, and I think that it's a really good line where it is right now. most simulations they cover the spread. So.
All right, good shit. And any NHL winners?
Yeah, so I'm going with, you're gonna hate this because I don't think anyone's given it yet, and I always give this pick, and I gotta stick with it, and it's Oilers money line.
I mean, I like the spot.
Yeah, I don't know why no one's talked about it. Oilers have been bouncing back really well. They honestly should be on a 3-win streak if it wasn't for that Connor McDavid sitting out the second period. They finally got rid of Mike Smith. I think Nico is confirmed in net, and they're by far the better team here. I actually had them puck line, but for your lay and everything, minus 140 money line is pretty good.
It's a solid piece.
Yeah.
All right. Any props for the kids?
Yeah. So I've got. So I wanted to give Sam Bennett, but they finally learned, and they have him at 3.5 on most books and on Price Picks now. But the other wagon they didn't fix yet is Declare. So Declare is on the Panthers. He's over 1.5 shots on goal, still on my book and still on Price Picks. And no one's talking about the Panthers game because they're minus 420. They're gonna outshoot the Sens ridiculously. Declare, I have him getting 3, but all he has to do is get 2. So,
all right. Declare over 1.5 shots on goal. Did I miss another one, or was that the only one?
That was one. The other one is a wagon that I haven't given in many games. And as soon as I stopped giving him, he went 1-0-1-1-0.
It's a Vander Kane shot.
Vander Kane. It's time for the return of the Vander Kane.
Wait, so what's it at? I was looking at this. It was 2.5 on Prize Picks before the stream, and that at the books is minus 150, which is great value on Prize Picks.
It's time for the Vander Kane return. It's all about matchups, and that's the reason why I haven't given him. I didn't think he was going to hit it, and he didn't hit it tonight. I think he hits it. I think there's a chance he hits 4 against this Hawks defense. So I think 3 is a really good line.
I love it. All right, Grizzlies first half. Get us started. Get us started off with a dub, Grizz. Appreciate you, Data. Let's get these bags tonight, baby. G Unit will be on in 15 minutes. Let's keep rolling, though. We got Dilberto Wagons. What's up, Berto?
Yo, what's good?
How we doing?
That Auburn game was the most sketchy game of my life.
I was thinking about you, bro. I'm glad you got your units back, though.
Yeah, well, that was the most square bet I've ever placed, probably. And I put the most money I've ever placed on a bet on that game.
I mean, it was a good spot. I mean, they were going to win. Like, the better team on the floor. They needed to win. And they got it. So, nice hit.
Yeah. Thank you. So, I'm going back to the NBA first quarter again today.
I'm putting it in the med kit.
I'm taking the Clippers, Lakers under 57 first quarter.
Really?
Yeah. Lakers are like the slowest starting team in the NBA. And I think it's going to be very slow battle for LA. I think that defense is going to be a high priority, especially for the Lakers. I feel like they've been looking really bad lately. So we'll see what happens. But I like the under in that first quarter.
Is this as confident as the Pacers yesterday?
Yes.
All right.
But yeah, that's what I got.
Under 57.
Mm-hmm.
Any NBA props?
No, I do have one. I have DeMar DeRozan over 4.5 assists. He hasn't been getting many assists since All-Star break, but before All-Star break, he was averaging like 6 the last 2 weeks before. And I think he gets back on that today. And getting 5 isn't tough, so I think he could do it. So.
All right, Berto. Good shit. Appreciate you. Let's get these bags today. Let's keep rolling. Also, after I go to the great, I'm going to ask you guys what questions I should ask to G Unit. Great, though. Talk to us.
What's up?
How we doing?
Redemption day. Like you've been saying, everybody's been saying. Redemption.
Always.
First quarter wagon. San Antonio Spurs. Money line. Minus 165. The Spurs are third in the NBA in first quarter points, 29.4. The Sacramento Kings allow 29.4 points per first quarter, which is 27th in the NBA. The Kings only score 27 points, which is 20th in the NBA.
They're a wagon in the first quarter. Simple as that.
I like the entire game too. I mean, but it's like money line's minus 265.
Yeah,
with the Kings coming off back to back.
Yep.
And I have a player prop, but this is only if Trae Young plays. If Trae Young plays, DeMar DeRozan over 28.5 points.
Wow, he's going back to the wagon. Why
His
only
last
if Trae
3
Young plays?
Because if Trae Young plays, I think it'll be a closer game. If Trae Young doesn't play, I think it'll be a blowout, and you'll have, DeMar might get 20, Levine will get 20. You'll have a lot more guys who will be scoring. With DeMar in there, because DeMar's last 3 games against the Hawks, he had 37, 35, and 20. In the game he had 20, it was a blowout.
Yep. All right, brother. The great
bag season.
Bag season. He knows. Let's keep rolling. We got Wylie, actually. What's good, Wylie? I want to know your play of the day.
It's good, Trent. Duquesne yesterday. Good old.
What the actual fuck was that game, man?
I tried to tell you. They don't cover against the non-3-point shooting teams or whatever. But
Wylie, you know what? Today I want to go back to the basics. Me and you, let's have a conversation, all right? Let's not overflood the surgeons. Let's just do what we always did. Got surgical, weed out the bad plays, and just stop overthinking shit, man. What's your play of the day?
Are you ready to back your TCU Frogs today?
Oh my dude! I think
I do.
School would be so cool to me.
I do lean that way. It's not my play of the day though. I've got a play I love today a lot, and it's Memphis minus 13. They started the year top 10. Really fell off. It was fade Memphis scene early in the year, but now they've quietly become the team I think everybody expected early on. They're playing a really bad USF team, South Florida, probably the worst team in the conference. They can't score. They do play really good defense. So as long as Memphis gets their guys rolling early, they should be able to run away with it because they can't score themselves. I love Memphis today. They're playing great basketball.
That's okay. Wait, who are they playing?
USF, South Florida.
Yeah. Random pick. Memphis minus 13.
Memphis has played their back up to a tournament team. They're a tournament team.
They're a tournament team. All right. I mean, shit. I can get behind it. I mean, we say fuck Memphis. They're trash, but
I was the leader of that train for a long time, but they've become great. They've been playing great recently. They've always had the talent.
Good shit, brother. Wylie, I'll bring you back on in a sec. We got 2 more dudes who are going to come on before G Unit. So I'll be right back. Let's get Pick and Morty. What's good, boys?
What's going on?
What's going on? Oh, shit.
Wait, what? You guys are boys?
Yeah,
we're boys.
I did not realize or know that. What's good?
I got to answer some of the smoke to Fruity. So apparently he wanted my full card. So, yeah. I got some player props too. So I'll try and be quick. I got the Penguins and Tampa Bay Lightning over 6. Historically, the Penguins play Tampa pretty well, including a 6-2 victory home opener when they raised the banner. So I expect to be pucks going in net. And then I like Florida, Ottawa over 6.5. The over is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings. And the last time these 2 teams played, the Senators smacked them up 8-2. So I really like Florida to put some pucks in net tonight. And then I'm fading Leafs fan. Sorry about it. I got Blackhawks money line. Oilers suck in Chicago. They suck. And I don't know why 80% of the money's on them. So I'm fading the public. I really like the Blackhawks tonight. And then I got Kevin Fiala over his shot prop. Fiala's been money this year for me. Yeah, I like him against a shitty Philadelphia team.
All right.
And then I got Aaron Ekblad to get a point. He's been
Good shit. All right, what do you got for us, Morty?
All right, I got the Navy under against American. It's at 121. American fucking sucks. They can't put the ball in the net. And they played twice this year already. One game ended at 96. The other ended at 101. Navy has clamps. They defend the coast. They're even better at defending the basket. I'll tell you that. And then I also have Northern Kentucky -3. Detroit is 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 road games. And the home team is 4-1 against the spread in this matchup. Northern Kentucky 6-1 against the spread last 7 home games. and 13-3 overall in their last 16 against the spread. So Northern Kentucky -3 against Detroit as well.
Good shit, gents. Appreciate you boys. Good luck tonight. It's good to see you.
You as well.
All right, we got Dior. What's up, Dior? Talk to me.
What's poppin', Trent? How are you?
Doing well, bro. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm doing good. I got two. What? I got 2 plays for you, dude. I got Mavericks -2 ownership
really?
pick. Yeah. So I'm confused on why everybody's is still like riding the Warriors train. Please don't get me wrong; these guys are a good team, but you just have to look what's in front of you. The last win that they had was against a depleted Portland team where Yusuf Nurkic. They played the top good teams and they're losing. I'm not saying the Warriors aren't bad, but just right now they're just not really good without their key players in. They're heading back into Dallas. Dallas is a good team, especially at home defensively. Homer pick, you guys can say whatever. I like them. I don't think Dallas is going to fall short to a big lead to the Warriors and come back calling back. I think they're going to take care of it at home. That's
and then you're going to give us the goddamn motherfucking Lakers, huh?
Yo, Trent, what's up today, bro? I just came home from work. I'm having a good day. Why, bro? Like, come on, dude.
Is it the Lakers? Just say
it's not, bro. I'm never betting on the Lakers again, bro.
All right, good.
Next play is the Hawks money line. Yeah, so I'm waiting for trade to be confirmed, but I do like the Hawks today. Another team that everybody's riding on is the Bulls. They're wondering why it's like a pick 'em or something like that, but the Hawks did have a good amount of lead back in Winter City, but they just fell short to DeMar going off. The Hawks do play good at home. You've seen it against the Raptors when they blew those guys out. I'm waiting for trade to be confirmed, but I just feel like the Hawks want more. They can beat the Bulls. I was watching the game. So I got the Hawks money line and I got Mavericks -2. Are you putting money on the Lakers, Trent? Tell me you're not.
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not
smart guy.
Maybe.
Okay, if you do it, Trent, I'll squad ride with you because I feel like we're the only people. Like
I know, dude. I'm really down. I'm
dude,
very down.
Just bro, let me know in the chat, bro, if we're gonna do it, and then
All
right, Trent. Yes, sir.
Peace, brother. Appreciate you. All right, G Unit's gonna come on in like 4 minutes. But before I bring him on, what should I ask him? Give me some games we're looking at. Anything you guys want me to ask, feel free. I'm gonna write these down. Spam the chat. Dude, why are we talking French in here? Yeah, but why don't we do? Is the poll ready? Oh, word. All right, so we actually have a poll of all the play. Oh, wait a minute. G Unit is right there. All right, I'm gonna try and just keep these notes here, and I'll try and ask as much as I can. We got the GOAT G Unit in the house. Super pumped to bring him on today, making time for us during these just fluke games in March. No one knows more about college basketball than this guy right here. G Unit, it is a pleasure to have you, brother.
It is a pleasure to be on with you, Trent. Love everything that you do. Love the energy that you bring, and great to be on today.
I love it, man. All right, so talk to us, brother. We got so many games on today, going into March Madness. I want to hear some spots you like today in college basketball.
How about if we start with the one that I wanted giving out for DK Nation today? I wound up going with the under in the Penn State versus Illinois game. Now, when I wound up writing it up overnight, the total was 134. We have seen a little bit of a drop in the total, so I will caution you with that. But I want to say my total sub 130 in this game. So even if you're getting something like a 132.5, 133, I still like it under because you got a Penn State team that is playing at a snail's pace. Out of 358 D1 teams on the road, they are 350th. They have broken the 70-point plateau once this calendar year in games that do not wind up going to overtime. They played one double overtime calamity against Iowa that wound up throwing things a little bit out of sorts, but past that, they really have not been playing games in which they get to 70. Got an Illinois team that they do a good job on the glass. Kofi Cockburn, one of the most immovable objects in all of college basketball. Guy that is able to give you right around 21 points, 10.5 rebounds per game. Illinois has been a better team at home rather than on the road with regards to their defense. And when you take a look at this Penn State team, their offense just does not travel either. This is a team that, with regards to points scored on a per 100 possession basis, it winds up falling by about 11.4 points per 100 whenever they do wind up going on the road. And they're 176th in the country with regards to points per possession to start with as well. So
then it's a little bit of an issue there. Got an Illinois team that they can be a little bit hit or miss from three-point range. Alfonso Plummer, he certainly is a walking bucket, but Penn State, I think, is going to do a relatively solid job of being able to guard the three-point arc. And then you got John Arara as well. He's going to hold Illinois to a bunch of one and done. Guy that ranks in the top 15 in all of college basketball, 10.2 boards per game. So I think that you get a little bit of snail's pace here. Not necessarily the sexiest game out there, but as I always say, it doesn't matter whether you're betting on the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter if you're betting on Duke versus North Carolina in a couple of days, or if you're betting on in under versus Illinois versus Penn State. We want the cash, and I think you got cash on the under.
I love it. I love it. All right, I got a couple games that I want to ask you about. Let's start with SDSU Fresno State. Thoughts here?
I want to take the points here with Fresno State. It's a Fresno State bunch that I think is going to be able to do a good job of holding in this game. You want to talk about low totals, by the way. A sub 120 total on this one. I set my total at 114.5, so I would have taken the under in this spot. You got a Fresno State team that ranks in the bottom 10 with regards to possessions per game, but what I think is going to be able to hold Fresno State in this game, you got a 7-footer by the name of Orlando Robinson. He's got a really good skill set. 18 points, 7 boards, at 7 feet tall, shoots right around 32-ish% from three-point range. It's a Fresno State team that has traveled relatively well as well. This is obviously going to be an intra-state rivalry, so I think that that's going to be fun. And for San Diego State, Matt Bradley is absolutely incredible. You wound up seeing him on display on Monday, wound up putting up darn near 30 points in that game against Wyoming, so he did a very solid job there. And really, ever since middle of December, he's been shooting over 45% from three-point range, but who's going to be that number 2 guy for San Diego State? Outside of Bradley, you don't have a single guy that gives you more than 8.2 points per game. You do have Anthony Hollins on the other side for Fresno State, 6'5", a little bit of a joker guy that's able to shoot over 40% from three-point range. Fresno State very stout with their defense. San Diego State, with regards to points allowed on a per possession basis, number 1 team in all of college basketball. I set my line at San Diego State being a 7.5-point favorite. Saw a lot of 8.5 in the morning. Wanted to take the points with Fresno State.
I like it. I like it. Unbelievable breakdown there. Talk to me about my Frogs, TCU, Kansas. Who do you got? What do you like in this game?
The numbers went up a little bit too lofty. At the opening number of 11, it was a little bit of a wait-and-see mode because I wound up setting my number at 11.5 personally. Now we're up to 12, and this is just downright disrespectful to TCU. TCU is not a team that's going to go bombs away from three. They shoot about 39% from three-point range. Mike Miles does a good job of being able to help out the offense with 14 points per contest. I think the big key is Damian Baugh has been able to cut down on the turnovers 3 or fewer in 4 out of the last 5 games. He's a guy that if you watched him during the month of January, he was just giving out turnovers as if he was Sarah Lee's Bakery. So that was not necessarily too tremendous right there, but he's been able to rein it in a little bit more. And for TCU, what they do a nice job of, hitting the glass. They give themselves second chances. Top 5 in all of college basketball with regards to offensive rebound rate. They rebound over 35% of their missed shots. Now, Kansas, they've been doing a better job down low. David McCormick, coupled with Jalen Wilson. Both of these guys combined to be able to give you about 14.5 rebounds per game. Ochai Agbaji, so they'll give you 20 points per contest. But even though we've seen a little bit more in recent games, Remy Martin still is just not 100% as well. The Frogs seems to not necessarily have the same luster that it's had in past years as well. You want to see Kentucky with an injured Ty Washington earlier this year go in there and just absolutely work Kansas. Kansas has been in quite a few close games. They very nearly lost to an Iowa State team at home that we wound up seeing yesterday not be able to get to 40 points. So I take a look at the spot. I am not willing to get frisky on the money line here with TCU, but at 12, I think it's a little bit disrespectful. I'm willing to take the point.
I like it. I like it. Makes total sense. All right, I got 2 more games I want to ask about, but before I do, are there any other spots today that you would recommend betting on?
What I think is going to be really interesting is what we're going to be able to get out here in the Missouri Valley Conference. How about if we go with this Evansville versus Valparaiso game? Valparaiso opens up a 5-point favorite. Now they're a 6-point favorite. You've got an Evansville team that's just flat out terrible. I mean, this is a team that they rank in the bottom 50 with regards to possessions per game, points allowed on a per possession basis. They're in the bottom 30 in all of college basketball, and they combined to average about 59.5 points per game. Now, Valparaiso is not necessarily the stalwart of college basketball right now. They were able to have a couple nice runs to the NCAA tournament in the mid-2000s. Haven't been able to do that this year, but got a guy by the name of Kobe King. Winds coming in from Wisconsin. He's able to give you 14.5 points per game, coupled with Ben Crickey. He's able to give you 14 for contest as well. Sheldon Edwards is able to shoot 40% from three-point range. Got an Evansville team that they don't have a single guy that gives you really more than 6 rebounds per game. They have less than ideal size. They go with right around a 6-man rotation. They've got one guy that gives you double figures. Evansville is a team that I want absolutely no part of. Valparaiso opened up a 5-point favorite. Now we're seeing them at 6. I made my line 8 on this one, so I'm looking at Valparaiso. Now the Beacon says, I always get that confused because now they always were the Crusaders for quite a while, but we're going to look at the Beacon/Crusaders laying the point.
I like it. Valpo, baby. -5. All right, I got 2 games I want you to just go over, and then I'll let you go. Talk to me about Michigan, Iowa today. What's the read here?
I think that we've got to go Iowa money line because this is a nice bounce back spot. Typically, this is a spot in which you wind up finding the home team being a slight favorite, unranked team versus a ranked team. Typically, this is where you want to fade the ranked team, but this is a little bit of a different ordeal because you've obviously got the situation with Juwan Howard. He's now out of the fold now. Phil Martelli is not a guy that chopped liver. You may recall while he was at St. Joe's, coached there for over 20 years, led the team to over 400 wins, including that undefeated season when they had Jameer Nelson and company over there. But at the same time, you got a Michigan team that's a little bit out of sorts when they were at home against Illinois a couple of days ago, unable to get the job done there because they forgot that Alfonso Plummer is able to shoot threes. So that was not necessarily too terrific on their part. Meanwhile, you take a look at Iowa, and you've got a whole bunch of good shooters on this team. Jordan Bohannon's able to shoot about 38, 39% from three-point range. And then Keegan Murray, I think he's going to be the best player in this game. 23.5 points, 8.5 boards, steal and a half, 2 blocks per contest. And then you've got on the flip side a Michigan team that you think would be good with their interior defense because they've got Hunter Dickinson. They rank outside the top 200 with regards to opponents' 2-point shooting percentage, and overall on defense, about 190th with regards to points allowed on a per possession basis. When you go up against this Iowa offense that is complete and utter doomsday, looking at the money line here with Iowa.
I love it. I love it. Last one for you. A pick we could all get behind today based on what we heard from the stream was Purdue Fort Wayne -6. Do you like that pick or no?
I set them at exactly 6. I felt like you had a little bit more value here earlier in the day, but 6 would be the max I'd be willing to lay. I'd be still willing to dive in at 6 here, though. Fort Wayne is a team that they've shot in conference over 40% from three-point range. Now, they don't have a ton down low. Ari Kapadia, right now, your top rebounder with right around 6 boards per game. UIC, they don't have a lot of rebounding themselves, though. You do have a few guys for this UIC team. They're solid out there in the backcourt. You've been able to get right around 5 assists per game out of Kevin Johnson. He's able to give you a double-figure amount of points per game. UIC has done a good job of not necessarily turning the ball over a lot, right around 12 turnovers per contest. But take a look at this defensive efficiency. It's in the bottom 75 in all of college basketball, and you can trust an IPFW weight. They shoot right around 77 to 78% at the free throw line. One of the best teams in all of college basketball at that. I'm sure that many people listening to this have had a bet that it's coming down to the final minute. They're laying like 6 to 7 points. You wind up having Mr. Uncoordinated Junior going to the free throw line. Your bet is right now relying upon that and then being able to cover. You want no part of that, and you're not going to have that with Fort Wayne. So I am willing to lay the 6 here with them.
Good, good. Love to hear it. G Unit, you're an absolute wagon. I appreciate you making the time for us today. You're the man. Go follow my guy Greg on Twitter at @GUnit_81, correct?
Yes, at @GUnit_81. From there, I post up all my podcasts, all my links, and we keep everything free, my man.
You're the man. Keep doing what you're doing. You are an inspiration to many in this industry. You are amazing at your craft. Stay goated, brother. Appreciate you.
Always appreciate you, Trent. You do great work over here, and always glad to be on with you. Would love to do it some more in March as well. Thank you.
Absolutely, brother. Have a great rest of your day. Good luck today. Wow. What an absolute wagon from G fucking Unit. Holy shit, I need a jewel rip. Holy shit. Oh my God, Wylie, dude.
I aspire to be like that one day. I do.
Can we get you there? Can we get you there? Oh, wait, hold on. We got fucking.
I'm going to be honest. I was bricked up when he was talking about TCU, stole the words out of my mouth. To see that I had the same exact take as him was phenomenal. Like, I woke up today excited and ready to take Kansas because we saw, I was on TCU, but then I saw the line. I didn't see G. I saw the line. I was like, no, that's too many points. It's too much disrespect on TCU. So I'm with them on TCU.
Wait, real quick. I need to bring in Nikki Picks and the Canadian God before we get to surgery. And also, I don't know where Fruity's at, but someone fucking tell me where Fruity's at. What's up? Oh, wait, didn't I already bring you on? I already fucking brought you on. What am I doing? We got Canadian God. Sorry, bro.
Wait, do the boys a favor. Stand up.
Dude, come on. Come on, man. I don't want to show that. I'm so bricked up right now.
Is Dontrell here today?
He's downstairs, but he is watching the stream, so you can say hi to him.
Hi, Dontrell. All right. I'm giving you a homer pick today. You see it behind me? It's the team that's going to win by more than 2 against the Pens.
By more than 2?
Yeah. Bolts puck line.
Wow.
Yeah. It's sick plus money playing a Pens team. Both have been hot as of late. Vasilevsky, I feel, yeah, he might give up tonight. Maybe a 3-3 kind of game, but then Lightning take over in the third. I like this pick, man. Lightning are just a wagon. They're going to three-peat. Look
Wow.
at It's
So
just a homer pick, so tail it, fade it. I don't care.
You have a lay for the boys? You already posted one or no?
The lay? Yeah. You want to hear the lay?
Yeah.
It's the over in that game, over 6. It's so like that. Even if I lose that bet, I'm still chill with the over. I still believe both teams can put up goals. The over 6 in the Flames and Montreal game that I love as well. Hammond and Markstrom in net. Flames are going to put up 4 at least. Montreal have been good as of late. Canucks money line, little underdog there against the Islanders team that Barzell is not in. Canucks, Bruce Boudreau has been just a wagon carrying this team. And then the Oilers, can't fade them with Koskinen as of late, man. Yeah, I see maybe that game going under, but I'm not putting that under in the lay because we know what happens with fucking unders.
Yeah, fuck unders, bro. I think this is a winning parlay right here.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? You got the TV over, Calgary over, Nucks and Oilers both money line.
Yeah.
That's a winner, bro.
I'm pretty confident. Plus, 1,100.
All right, brother. Good shit.
Yeah. Thanks for the time.
Of course, brother. Good luck today. Sage advice. I actually have a flight to catch very shortly. So just make a quick reasoning why you're taking Pistons ML today.
All right, real quick. Last 5 games they played each other. Last 5 games. The Pistons money spread all pluses 9.5, 8, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5. They won outright in all of them by like 20 for most of them. 16, 6, 14, 4, 24. Done. I put a unit on for you so you don't have to throw it. My Snoopy hat, Christmas hat. It's a gift to you because you do so much for the stream. I want you to ride it. So I'm doing it for you. When it hits, I will Venmo you the money. You don't have to sweat it out. I got a unit. I will show you the fucking bet stuff. I have a unit for you already.
What a fucking guy.
And guess what? Guess who's questionable? Fred VanVleet, questionable. OG Anunoby is out, at least the one source I'm looking at. Thaddeus Young, questionable. I bet you Fred VanVleet does not play tonight because they think they could beat Detroit without him. If he does not play, I feel so good about this. I'm ready to scream bang, bro. I'm ready to just fucking scream it. You know that meme where your kid holds it in? Like, that's me right now. I'm like trying to hold it in. All right, tempo and peace, brother, out.
I love it, man. Hella vibes from that guy. Vsauce, what's good? I'm waiting for Fruity to come on. Vsauce, what's up?
Yeah, one more play quick. I don't think anybody's talked about the Warriors, Mavs under. So Mavs at home are an under fucking wagon. They're 7-23-1 to be under. They've only gone over in 7 of their 31 games this season. They've gone under in 2 of their 3 games versus since the All-Star break. One of those games was already versus the Warriors, by way under. The last game they played in Dallas, I think the score was like 99-88. It didn't even hit 200. The over-under sitting at 220. I think under 220 in this game is a solid play. Clay struggles on the road. We know Steph plays better at home, right? His line is 3.5 for threes and 24.5 for points. Why is it that low? It's because of the Mavs backcourt. They're playing elite defense. Spencer Dinwiddie's a great defender off the bench. Like, it's a good team. I think it's going to be low scoring, tight game the entire time. Spread is so low. Everything is low in this game.
Shit, that's a good one. That makes total
I don't
sense.
think we talked about it either.
Warriors under?
Warriors, Mavs under 220.
220. Vsauce coming up with some gold. Appreciate you, brother. Let's get
I
it.
want to late today, man. Let's get these fucking bags.
Please, dude. We need the bags. We need the bags. We actually have a late special guest. She is red hot right now in the surgical stream, especially. Taylor Mathis has made her return. Taylor, talk to us. Player props. It was always what's his name? Who was it again? Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name.
By the pool. It's super nice in Arizona. So, all right.
Hey.
I've got Sadiq Bey over 3.5 rebounds. I feel like that's super, super low. I think I saw it at 5.5 somewhere else, but I saw it on DraftKings at 3.5. He's gone over that in 4 out of his last 5 games, and he's averaging 5.5 rebounds on the season. So at least a rebound over that number. I think that's a solid prop right now. And then my college basketball play that I'm going to take today, I have a lean towards taking Iowa, but I went to Iowa, so I just can't bet my alma mater.
Yep.
So I'm going to go with the Michigan State-Ohio State game. I'm going to take Michigan State +6.
Wow.
I like it. They're 1-4 against the spread in their last 5, so that's obviously not good for my pick. And they've lost, 4 out of their last 5 games. Ohio State, though, isn't looking that great either right now. They've lost 2 straight. Other reason I think is a big thing is Key is possibly going to be out tonight for Ohio State. He's a leading scorer. I think that's only going to benefit Michigan State, and I feel like 6 points is too big. So if he ends up playing, I could see that line moving a lot, but we don't know right now. So I'm gonna go with Michigan State +6.
I like it. Taking the points with Michigan State and Sadiq Bey over rebounds. Would you still like the rebounds if it was at 5?
I'd be a little more iffy.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I think I would still take it. Yeah, the only game that he hasn't gone over in the last 5 on that number, I think he had 3. Everything else has been like 11, double digits, like 10. So, 5's not bad. I like like 3.5 better at what I got it at. But
yeah, that's a great line. That is a great
I'm a little.
line.
I didn't love a lot of NBA props today. I looked a lot to find that one that I liked.
I like it. Taylor Mathis is red hot. What are you, 6-0?
I'm 6-0 on NBA props this week and 3-0 on my college basketball picks. I have not lost a bet this week.
Let's stay hot, Taylor.
Yeah.
Stay hot. You've been sharp. Let's get it. We'll see you soon in Vegas.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Have a great rest of your day. All right. Wylie, get back in here.
Yeah, I don't know where Fruity's at, but I have some of his plays. I was chatting with him this morning.
Let me hear him.
So he's on. I brought up 3 to him. He liked the Panthers over, which I was on. Panthers over 6.5, and the Flames over. I brought up Lightning over. He said he was waiting for goalies to get confirmed. I still like the Lightning over though. His plays,
Panthers over, Flames over, and what else?
I brought up the Lightning over. He said he was waiting for goalies. I still like the Lightning over. I didn't hear his final thoughts on that.
Yeah, I like that too.
But of his plays, it was Canucks. He was on the Blackhawks before they switched goalies. He's off that now. Unfortunately, I already locked that in on his 3-teamer.
Oh, that's pain.
Yeah, maybe they pull it out. I don't know. But Canucks and Flames minus Flames puck line were his other 2.
Flames puck line.
Yeah, -1.5.
What is the money line? Are they super mega juiced out?
I think it's a little juiced.
It is
-430.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Yep, -400. They're playing the Habs. No wonder.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the surgery. I want to eliminate, just some of the noise, so I can just lock in and get surgical. And I'll bring people that are in the queue in and out periodically, ask some questions. But I feel like there's a lot to like about today's slate. G Unit came in here, freaking Adderall the fuck out, man. All right, let me hear your list.
I just also want to mention today's slate's better, so I think we can get to 15. But yesterday, I think we kind of forced 15.
Forced the fuck out of it, dude.
Yeah, but anyways,
yeah. Let me hear his list first, and then we'll move on.
I like my Memphis -13. It's my favorite play since Indiana Saturday. Wild and Reg, I like Coastal today as well, -6. I do like Purdue, Fort Wayne, Canucks money line, the Flames over 6, Warriors money line. Canadian guy gave out the Lightning puck line. I think there's good value just on the money line. They're like -160, so I like their money line.
Agreed.
Grizzlies first half.
Yep.
Panthers over. I did like the Boston University -6. They're my favorite to win that conference tournament that they're in. NKU, and then here in G Unit on TCU, I like it enough to put it in there as well.
Beautiful. All right, chat. So before we get to real surgery, you want to drop the link for me in the chat? We're dropping a link in the chat. The link in the chat consists of a poll where you can go and vote on your favorite pick of the day. Please pick one. Just pick one that you would want in the community lay. And then the top 4 community lay. Just want to try something out. It'll get better over time. It'll get more surgical. But go ahead and click that link if you want to be a part of the community lay. I like this list, Wylie. That's a really good thing.
I saw somebody mention why is Fruity off of the Hawks because they confirmed Fleury. I think he's off of them because of who the Oilers confirmed. It's not Smith. I'm pretty sure. So,
I mean,
he still likes it. He just sketched on it.
I liked the Oilers, to be honest. So it's tough to hear you already locked it in.
He gave me a 3-team and I locked it in, and then apparently Oilers switched goalies.
All right, so I like the Wild. I had that highlighted. I actually did have Coastal highlighted as well. Even though I feel like they sell on us quite often, I still like it.
Yeah.
Did you not like the Bruins? It's sketch game for sure. I know Team Bink's in there.
It's sketch. The more I heard Bruins, the more I liked it. And then Team Bink came in. I know it's kind of a biased pick. I just think it's sketch. I thought it was sketch, and then I was on it. Now I'm back off.
No, it's definitely a skirt me by for sure. Thoughts on Long Beach? Shout out Buzz.
I don't know enough about it to back it fully.
I'm backing it. I like it.
Okay.
That's just on my list. Let's keep going with put the Warriors on there. I do like the Warriors. You got to ride with the Dwarf, man. Special appearance from Dwarf. I also feel like the first thing that came out of G Unit's mouth was the under in the Penn State Illinois game. I feel like that's a blind. Put that shit on there.
Yeah, I'm down. Illinois, they should win this game. Probably cover, to be honest, but. If Illinois is going to keep it close, they're a scrappy, slow-paced team, which screams under. I'm down for the under.
Go ahead and click this link if you want to vote for the community squad lay. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. My favorite pick, I'm putting Memphis first half. Let's click vote. Let's see what the results are looking at. Show results. Yeah, I can see. Oh, I like it. That might be a winner right there. I'm going to let the votes keep rolling in while we get this list of plays. All right, so I liked Wild. I liked Coastal, Bruins, Long Beach, Warriors. I'm already on Grizz first half. Units have already been deployed there. Oh, what about Dilberto's Wagon first quarter under? I feel like we should throw that in there.
Yeah, I like that one too. I started. I forgot to switch it over to my list. I mean, it's the Lakers are going to come out slow, man. They're bums.
Clips, Lakers, 1Q under. For those who did not hear Fruity's picks, translated from Wylie, Panthers over, Flames over, Canucks and Flames puck line. Were his leans so far. He's doing
I'm sure he's got more. I don't know where he's at though.
All right. What about Valpo? He did say, I asked him what else did he like on the board today that jumped out at him. He liked Valpo -5.
Yeah, I could get behind that. It's more who they're playing.
Yeah.
Valpo's not phenomenal, but who they play? I forget.
I have no fucking clue, but
I know it. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm just blanking. But they're
Evansville, who's garbage.
Evansville's trash.
Garbaggio. You don't like the Hurricanes? Come on.
I'm not in love with it.
Come on. I love the Canes today. They're in my pre-stream surgical. All right, let's get to the surgicals. Can you see how many people voted in this? Does it show? 500 votes. Holy fuck. Yeah. 500 votes. I'll give it a couple more minutes. Let that roll in. But let's weed out some shit picks. Let's find the winners. Let's start with the NHL. Wild.
Yeah.
I'm putting Canes in there. Canes get the job done today.
I mean, they just lost to my Wings, man.
I know. This is a great revenge spot. You're getting great value at a team that's better on the ice, way better on the ice. I like it. I like the Canes. I think I got to overrule you here and put Canes in it. But I also want you to be like, no, Trent, don't fucking overrule me. You're an idiot. They're losing outright.
This is one I'm not super against. Like Duquesne yesterday, I was, but
yeah. I wish you would.
You overruled me there.
Wait, what were Brewers picks again? Nux ML, which I like. I like
the Nux.
Flames over 6. He's on the Oilers and he's on the Wild, which is good to hear. Wild, yes. Canes, yes. You're not a fan of the Oilers, huh?
I'm not, because I've got money on the other side.
Yeah, you know what? I'll respect you. I won't put. I might put them in my surgical post stream, but
my initial thoughts this morning were Oilers, and then Fruity was like, "I'm on the Blackhawks." I was like, "Okay, I'll go Blackhawks."
Let's go with Lightning money line as well.
I like that pick a lot.
And then 2 totals for 5 NHL picks. Let's go Flames over 6. And you know what? I'm going to trust my fucking dog, Leafs fan, who's been a wagon. Let's take the Bruins VGK over 5.5. That's his pick of the day. And he has not been giving out losers at all, except for that bullshit Leafs on over yesterday. That's the only loser this week he's given us.
I don't know I just don't get it. How the Sabres score 5 and that shit doesn't go over. I was on the over.
Yeah, that was pain. That was absolute pain. I'm pretty sure I remember you saying you were going to buy a goal, and I said that shit was soft.
I didn't buy a goal.
Ryan Sura, who are you referring to when you said this? You would keep them out. Let's go Flames over 6 and VGK Bruins. Boston over 5.5. Those are 2 good picks, 2 good totals. Blind tail Leafs fan, dudes are goats. No Canes, please. They steal coins. Canes are a wagon, bro. This is a great revenge spot for them. Just please trust. If they sell, I'll own up to it. All right, but those are 5 good picks in the NHL. Can we even get to 5 NBA picks? Very doubtful. We got Spurs first quarter potentially from the great. We got Grizz first half's got to go in there.
I like Grizz first half. We've got Delberto's under.
Yeah, first quarter Lakers. Lakers Clips. Lakers Clips under. Shout out Berto. Mavs. Who are the Mavs playing again?
The Warriors.
That's the Warriors. God. Fuck that. No, Dior. We all love the Warriors, bro.
I could get behind the Warriors.
Let's put Warriors in there. Sorry, Dior. Fade the fuck out of Dior. Holy fuck, dude. Look at Team Bink. It says, I looked into the Piston spread after hearing that guy pitch it. He also has $500 on the Piston spread. Jesus. Warriors plus 2.5 are going to go in here. I mean, shit, dude.
The Pistons do own the Raptors.
Should we put them in there? Like, I mean, I have a unit on the money line, I guess. Apparently, Nikki Picks is saying, don't fucking do that. Let's keep looking. What was Nikki Picks' picks? I already forget. Nikki Picks.
It was the Warriors. It was the Warriors.
Oh, it was the Warriors. All right, good shit. I mean, there's really not much else. I'm on the Nets money line, kind of sus.
Yeah, I'm not. Honestly, if I would back Dior with the Hawks over the Bulls today, but I'm not confident in that enough to put it in because we heard the Bulls too.
Let's do Spurs first quarter. Money line. Give me the great, bro. I like it. I want to get a first quarter money line pick in there, and the Spurs are a wagon. Can you get behind that, or are you saying fuck that? Kings are gonna steal?
I can get behind it. It's the Kings. Spurs are the best first quarter team in the fucking league. So.
Yeah. Spurs first quarter ML. Let's get one more. Pistons plus 8.5.
It's at 9.5 now too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Which is it's moving the wrong fucking way. But
I mean, Vsauce came on late and gave us some great analysis behind that Warriors under. Thoughts?
I mean, I'd lean the under, but we're already on the Warriors.
Yeah, don't want to double dip. Do not want to. I mean, Warriors could win and it goes under. That'd be late. Lakers ML.
Fuck no.
All right. Well, fuck. I don't want to force it if we don't need it.
Yeah. I say let's go to CBB if we feel like we got to come back. We can
Yeah. I like Purdue Fort Wayne.
I do too. I'm down to throw that in there.
Purdue Fort Wayne -6 is in there. Let's just blind tail what's his name, G Unit, and put that Illinois under. Thoughts?
Yeah, I lean the under there. It's down to 132.5 too. I still like it at
under 132. You didn't like Long Beach State, huh?
I don't. I'd honestly, I looked into it a little bit. I would lean the other way if I had to choose. But
wow. Valpo -5 from G Unit. Iowa from G Unit.
I don't know if we got to take all G Units, but
yeah, I mean, he'd be in Cabo. He's not in Cabo. You know that.
Of the CBB, I could get behind his TCU though.
Dude, I can't. I can't do it, bro. I'm not gonna do it. If anything, I would fade TCU so I can give them a dub.
Right.
Hawaii, late night. Houston
Maybe.
first half over. I did like from Preston. Did like that from Preston. Thoughts on that one?
I know he was less confident in the first half spread. I would rather take the Houston first half.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. The first half over for Houston. You like that one? Should we put that in there?
I said first half spread. I'm not. I don't know. Houston. It's more if Temple's going to come out and score in the first half.
So you don't like the first half over?
Not confidently.
All right. Fresno State +8 potentially from G Unit also. Just not too much. Krabs gave us UTSA first half spread, which I thought was surgical. I did.
Yeah, so that's the pick he was going to pitch on behind the lines, but he called an audible and pitched Michigan -2 on that, and then he came here and pitched.
Who does Iowa play?
Michigan.
You don't like Iowa?
I would lean Michigan.
All right, fuck that game. That's a skirt me by. That is a skirt me by game. Fuck, dude. I'll bring up some goats. Bring up a couple goats. See if there's anything we're missing here. Dior, any thoughts? What do you want?
If anything, I would. Wylie said he was considering the Hawks, you should look at the over in that game.
I did like that over. It didn't hit the last time they played. It did not hit.
Because that was in a windy city. I feel like Hawks do like to score more at home. I'm on the money line. If you don't know, I would say look at the over. But, dude, are you really with the Warriors? Like,
I am. Yeah. For sure. Sorry, Dior. You're the go, bro. Appreciate you, though. Vsauce is waving his hand.
Yo, I was just saying one more trend I just found is Miami Heat. They're 9-1 to the over off of no rest. They're coming off of no rest and a shitty loss to the Bucks. I feel like they're going to be pissed. They were up like 4, I think, with 19 seconds left. Ended up losing that game by 1.
Yeah.
So they'll be pissed. KD is back. And I know that the KD's minutes and stuff might be restricted, but why do they have the Nets favored tonight? It's because Miami Heat sucks off a back-to-back. They're 3-7 off a back-to-back, but 9-1 to the over. What does that tell you? That they're getting a lot of points put up on them, right?
So you like this over better than the Warriors under?
I like the Warriors under more, to be honest, just because the stats supported more and how the Mavericks defense is. But I understand if you don't want to put them in this late because we have the Warriors as well. Just another look, right? I'm going to put this on my card.
All right.
Both of these are going to be on my card for 1 unit each.
So Heat over, something to look at. Hawks over, something to look at.
But also 9-0 to the over when they're less rested than their opponent. So Brooklyn's rested. They haven't played since they played the Raptors.
All
They're
right.
at home in Brooklyn. KD is back. It's going to be electric. I think I'm going to take KD points, 22.5.
Oh, I love that. I was waiting for that to drop.
Even if he doesn't play like a full 30 minutes, KD can put up 25 points in 25 minutes if he wants to.
All right. Good
I'm gonna
shit.
take them.
Appreciate you, V. Stay goated. Mush, talk to me.
Yeah, the Illinois Penn State game. I think it's 12 points. I think they'll probably be up by 12 at half. Penn State has been kind of doing their thing at home, but I think Illinois, call it a square play, but I think that's one to definitely be considered.
I love that pick. We're on the under from G Unit, but I do like Illinois spread certainly.
Yeah. What was one that we were missing? I mean, I kind of like Preston's first half.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Houston Temple.
I like it too. I like it too.
I think they can get us there. Did we include coaches under 141?
We did
I
not.
think that was.
But I was looking at that one too.
Yeah, I don't have a ton. And then Wylie, do you have a lean for Arizona State Cal? I have them first half -4. I think Arizona State should definitely handle Cal right now. But if you weren't looking at it, we didn't talk about it enough. But I wanted to throw it in when I was doing my pitch. So I think Illinois -12 is safe.
I think that's a good pick. I think it's a good one. Mush, appreciate you, brother. If
of course.
You hear something you do not like, wave your hand. Let me know. Great, real quick. You have something to add?
I mean, Houston first half spread, Houston first half wagons, but Hawks Bulls over 231. Just to reiterate what Dior was saying, 6 of the last Hawks home games have gone over. 4 of the last 6 Bulls away games have gone over.
I like this.
It's only if Trey plays though, but I think Vegas knows Trey's playing. That's why it's at 231.
I love it. You just sold me on it. I'm sold. Wylie, I feel like we got to put this as the last one in the NBA lay. I feel like this one does go over.
I'm down.
And then if they rule in Trey, that shit's going up too. So
yeah,
the great stay goated. Data's saying fuck that. What Data?
I like the over, but I'm just saying you're disrespecting your community right now, man. You're disrespecting the community and the GOATs. What's the 5th most voted pick on the poll?
I haven't even looked at it yet. Dude, I feel like we got to put the Pistons in there. We're disrespecting.
How are you not going to put it in the med kit if it's the 5th most picked poll?
I feel like we put Pistons in there. Take a shot. Goats are saying it. Just give it a shot. I have a unit on the money line apparently anyways. So I feel like we just put it in there.
I mean, they own the Raptors. So.
They do. It would look sharp.
I'm not saying it needs to go in the lay by any means. It's
No. But med kit
for sure. Yeah, the fact that it's not in the med kit is just sad.
It's disrespecting the community. Yeah. You're right. Wait, hold on. Mush wants to add something. What's good?
I did, but I also don't. It's the under first quarter that Dilly suggested, and it's involving a team that we all shook on and said, wow.
Hey, if the Lakers won that game though, which they did not.
Yeah, we've got Dilly's under in there.
We have Dilly's under in there.
You do have it in there?
Yeah, you didn't like it?
No, I like it. I
Oh,
like it. I thought that we were going to consider it. It missed the list that I was putting down for us.
No, you're good. No, that we put that one in there with the Grizzlies first half as well.
Wylie as well. The Oakland Wright State. No one pitched it, so we can't really consider it. But Wright State. But forget about it.
It is Wright State. You fuck Oakland. Somebody pitched Oakland.
It's Wright State
Yeah,
all day.
I know.
Wright State all day, and it's the over in that game. But
I was going to ask what's his name G Unit about that game, but then I was like, I'd rather get confirmation about Purdue Fort Wayne. So, all right. Any other college plays? Again, I'm all for not forcing college if we don't have.
I had some college plays I liked. I liked Northern Kentucky on the money line.
Did you like it? I had NKU highlighted.
Yeah, that was on my list. They're my favorite to win this conference tournament they're in right now. I think they beat Detroit today.
I couldn't name a single dude on the floor, to be completely honest. But is this a pick we feel comfortable in advising others to take? I'm
confident in Northern Kentucky today.
I'm with you. I'm going to put that in there. NKU money line. I think we should take also Houston first half.
The over or spread?
I like the over. You don't like it, but you're saying
It's just the first time these two played, it ended 66-61. And the first half was – and the first half did go over. I guess it was the second half that was lower scoring.
What is the spread first half? Do you know?
Let me look real quick.
It just the over just sounds surgical.
It's 8.5.
8.5. They should be up 10. The great. You think they're up 10.5? Sketch. Come on, let's take the over. Let's take the over.
I mean, I was wrong. I thought it went under the first half last time they played. They scored very well in the first half last time, so I'm down. I didn't hate it. I was just searching for other plays that we might like more.
Yeah, I mean, these plays right here, there's 15 of them already. There's 5 NHL, 6 NBAs, and 4 college B-balls. I'm really confident in the college B-balls. Purdue Fort Wayne -6. You saw how bricked up and cracked out cap-wise was. Under Illinois, G Unit's play. NKU money line, a play we both liked. And Houston first half over. Shout out Preston. I like it. That's a solid college B-ball card. NBA, Grizzlies first half. Clippers, Lakers under. Warriors +2.5. Spurs first quarter. Hawks, Bulls over. Pistons +9. That's the NBA. Anything there that we did not like? No. Good shit.
No.
Wild money line in the NHL. Hurricanes money line, which I know susses you out.
It does.
Would be down to swap that if you're really going to overrule me for a potential over. Lightning money line, that's not getting taken out.
No.
Flames over 6, I liked. Leafs fans, Bruins, Knights over 5.5, I liked. Yeah. Any overrulings? Data mush.
There's something with Canes. We don't have Nux. I would much rather take.
Would you rather swap Nux with Canes?
I would.
Data, thoughts?
Let me see. Whenever someone tells me that they're on the puck line versus the money line, I love that a lot more. It's the same rule you have on the spread, right?
Yes.
Like if you're that confident on the puck line, that means you think it's not going to be a sweat, right? But
Nice.
I don't know. I don't have a thought on either of those games. So
Brewer, it's good, homie.
It's good, man. The one thing you forgot is Canucks money line.
Yep, we were just saying that.
There you go. Brewer said.
Yeah, okay.
That's enough backing that
sure.
you need.
I say that's got to be in there.
God damn, he's a wagon. I love it, Brewer. You're the man.
All right,
is that all you had to say?
Yeah, that's it, man. I'm good.
Look at those two. These two handsome Johnsons down below are going to steal your bitch. I'm all for putting the Nucks in there.
I like the Nucks more than the Canes.
All right, fine.
Absolutely against Islanders.
See, I listen to the surgeons when they tell me. Canes are still winning though.
Do we got Coastal Carolina? Are we rocking with a vibe king in the making? Coin Snatcher on Coastal Carolina.
Coin Snatcher and Lauren. That's his 5-unit Mega Max. Should we throw them in there? Fuck that.
I'm done. I miss being able to stay coast through the day on Coastal.
Yeah, Data. What's that got? What is that model?
I'm looking at it now.
Let me know if it likes it. I'm down to throw it in there.
I'd love to know what Buzz's model has to say about it.
Buzz's model. Buzz getting knocked off the card.
Did you ask G Unit about it at all or no?
No, I forgot, dude. Fuck.
If it makes you feel any better, my sister goes to Georgia Southern, and they're fucking terrible.
I got Coastal winning by 8.
By 8?
Yeah.
We're putting it in there.
Beauty. There we go.
All right. Yeah, Coastal -6. Good shit. How about G Unit? Data, why aren't you like that, bro? I want you to be able to name the starting 5 for fucking Long Beach State and what their dad did for dinner last night.
My model can do that. That's why I got one of them. It's got every single player's exact projections based off the simulations, their rebounds, their free throws, their 3 points for that game.
Yeah, I feel you. Gents, good shit. Appreciate you guys. Let's get these bags. Fuck yesterday. New day today.
Totally. Absolutely.
Not a mush. Stay handsome. Data, stay handsome as always. Wiley, I feel like today's the day. Today's going to be a good one.
I'm much more confident today. I didn't even put out a lay yesterday because I didn't love the site.
Bro, I almost hit 2 reverse lays and almost a whole reverse med kit. Could you imagine if the whole med kit reversed?
That would have been rough.
All right, Wiley. Let's get a dunk. Let's get the vibes up. Yeah. I'm so glad the Pistons didn't fucking make the community lay. This is a surgical parlay, though, community. That is a surgical. I'm going to talk to you about it after this dunk. Give it to me. Give me a bang. Give me a bang. Bang. Good shit, Wiley. Bricked up.
Let's
get these bags today. Appreciate you, brother. We'll be seeing. Wait, you're going to host a stream tomorrow. Is that correct?
Yeah, I will. I didn't know.
Shit.
I remember it here and you were going to be out of town. I'm down
Yes.
with the stream.
All right. Tell your dog I say what's good. Let's have a day. Appreciate you. Yeah, I will not be on stream tomorrow. You know why? Because I'm sitting courtside at the Pelicans game in New Orleans tomorrow, and it's going to be electric. There will be a super mega max prize picks cooked up in that game. I'm literally getting on a plane in an hour. So let's go to the community parlay, which is so surgical. I'm in love with it. We got the Wild money line, Flames over 6, the Canucks money line, and Purdue Fort Wayne -6. Holy shit, chat. TikTok, are you hearing this shit? Wild money line, Purdue Fort Wayne -6, Flames over 6, and Vancouver money line. That's surgical. Great work, gents. All right, I'm going to go through I'm going to tail this. I'm going to ride this with you guys. Yeah, let's go with the, what do you call it, med kit. We're going Wild money line. I feel like they get the job done today against the fucking Flyers. Canucks money line. Solid pick at solid value against the Islanders. Tampa Bay Lightning money line. Love the pick. Penguins suck. Flames over 6. We all know you love. And Leafs fans play of the day is Vegas and Boston over 5.5. That's the NHL picks. Grizzlies first half. Clippers, Lakers under first quarter. Surgical Birdo. Warriors plus 2.5. Give me the dwarf Noah, man. I want to be at poolside with the fucking dwarf Noah. Spurs first quarter. Money line. Nothing much to say there. Hawks, Bulls over. I don't know the total, but I like 231. And then Pistons plus 9. I mean, fuck, dude. If they win, that would be lit. Purdue, Fort Wayne -6, college basketball. Illinois, Penn State under 132.5. NKU, Northern Kentucky money line. Yeah. Houston's first half over. And Coastal -6. That's what we're riding today, gents. Please, we need a good day. I feel like today was a great day. I feel like surgeons came in ready to go. And it's going to be a good one. Vibes are high. Picks are going to smack. And we're going to have a night. I will be posting my prize picks later. But I'm sure there's going to be several spaces being held by the surgeons today. So definitely join in on those. And I wish you all a fantastic weekend. I will not be here tomorrow. I'll be definitely making content. I will not be going anywhere. You'll be seeing a bunch of me. Shout out the game day. It's going to be a great weekend. Go Pelicans, baby. I'm sure they're going to be a dog against the Jazz tomorrow, and I'm going to be taking a money line. And then we're taking CJ McCoy Steelers points for sure. And probably some Jazz props as well being sprinkled there. But let's have a night. All right. Much love. Love you all. Good vibes. Fuck the toxicity on the Twitter. Shit's just not it. All right. This community's it, and all the other bullshit ain't it. Let's have a day. Posting the pics in a minute. Much love. Good luck to all. And I beg you, Wild, Lightning, Canucks, all you fucking coin stealers on the ice, do not steal our coin tonight. Peace. Much love. Adios.